Am I excited to hear about rumors of a new Eminem album coming this year? No.
Well, I'm ready. Are you ready, Sado?
So, Robert, let's do this.
Let's go. Forcing the wife to give me a kiss, but then you bring up the whole panda sitch, calling me a pedophile. Well, isn't that just rich? Lock him up like the boss man Jack into his Dropbox. Forgot to review the tech. Insult me while high off seltzers. Keno Casino felt you. Now dickers, that being said, operate my own household. What do you live with your parents?
What a loser.
Stressbot iPad, reply guide to kinda sad. You are nothing but a soundboard of fart noises and clapping. Can you not quit the internet every weekend then? Come back with shippies now, guys. I can't have a midlife crisis. It is impossible, man.
I can't have one.
When Evo and came not 2, not 3, but 4. Someone brought up, hello Jew, I got a band one. If you like my shit, send me a tip. I'm buying Canva. You just gotta hope I don't wage quit. I'm stuck in diamond. All my inputs dropping. All the buttons made by Sanwa. I'll exploit my wife on stream. She says I got a band one. All the stress of living with a pig made her a fat one. I just gotta pull a new JPEG. I got that hoe gun. I just don't know what the hell to think. They're talking stakes now. Laying down the law. If you derail, I'll lean in. 1 minute man's in, next minute he's gone. This rigmarole, no jigs you can not stop tipping a wheel when I hit the head goal. It isn't my fault that Argentina is one of the trolls like JJ Lugo. My hair like the pitch. He thought it was cool to say 50 bits. You must be on drugs. What are you, Ricky at his kid? Fuck Boogie and his scams. And the cancer he don't have. When I fought wings at a shit show, but he lost it like a crypto. Screw the locals, this co-op. I'm a god cat as a band. King be cool needs to be stopped. Needing, I got a band one.
When they say my life is really not like itchy bands one. When they fail to tell me when to blink, I'm stuck in diamond. Do not hold your breath if you were waiting for more Brian. I love your suggestions, no I don't. I'm gonna ban one. You should see me tearing up my stick, my knife's a fat one. When it doesn't help, I blame my wrist, I'm Carrie Diamond. I just yelled at Derek, shit, I hope that June was spying. Kirk is back, he made another sock because they banned one. When I challenged you and you demanded bans for it, it sure was cute, you thought you're worth that much, you're just a scammy bitch. I turned down 10 times that amount when Keem would try to hand me it. He never came to your ass with that cause you ain't worth a sandwich. Discriminating by color, you call no man your brother if he isn't your precise color of peanut butter. That is dumber than dumb, but if you just take on all comers, then we could get with each other and make a nice fluffer nutter.
Oh, the camera's on.
And I know that you were grooming a minor like Panda Lee. You jumped the gun there and your legs are real spindly like mine are. Bro, you sure ain't Jaha. I ain't scared you're gonna give me a shiner. Think I don't know a poser and a whiner? I'm the finest wine designer.
Fuck with me, then come to me. But do not bring your jug of pee. Yeah, I know you've got a jug of pee, so pour it out, just once for me. Do you believe you're gonna be the one who gets one up on me? I'm the killer you pretend to be. Am I serious? Go ask T.
And I hope you didn't disconnect yet, cause we were about to get to the good part. We learned about your debt and the daughter that you have kept away. What a deadbeat is. Did you ever meet this human being you made? I'm in complete disbelief. As a parent, you can't compete with me and Derek. Even I'm more careful with my ski. Oh, and Dale, do you follow this? So I know you say you're a scholar. This is a little hard to believe. You're giving us lots of glimpses of your cognitive. And if your IQ's in the triple digits, or fuck that, even in the double digits, then I'm surprised when you misunderstand every word and you talk about angel jizz. So I'ma keep wrecking you like I was Broly. Cause I am the one and the only one. You are still hoping that Hollywood notices you. I am telling my club not to phone me. I'm the real deal, you're a phony. So don't quit your day job, my homie. I don't have a job cause my piggies can keep me afloat. But speaking of, I gotta go and ban one.
Guns to say my shirts never fit. Here comes a tantrum. In so many, so don't read it. What's a vagina? Did nothing but it's a counter hit. Remember, chill now. I'm like Trump and you're all assassins. I gotta ban one.
When they're spamming really stupid shit like Romance Catherine, I don't need to touch her since I gave that bitch a diamond. Ban BITW, but thank him for the tips now. Though I love my pay pigs now and then, I gotta ban one.
Know what? How about this? Ban, go on forever. Support has been slow for Elden Ring. Here's a reminder. Concentration skunk cause cat is sick. This is my life now. David said it's always sick. Shut up, I gotta ban one.
When they take attention off of me, I cannot stand it. When they say I shouldn't wear the hat of a dictator. When they say that Maximilian Dude's appeal is greater. If I'm having fun not on my phone, it's cause I banned one.
Blue Kid did a super chat saying new Eminem track is a blast from the past. Yeah, I guess Eminem must have released an album today because you're like the second or third person to talk about Eminem today, right? He must have dropped a new song or album.
Big ups, everybody. How goes it? How goes it? We got, oh God, hopefully you can hear me. Yay. Okay, sorry. My It looked like my mic was spurging out because, of course, it is. Big ups, Navy Vet, Panic Button, MRE Midnight. Isn't that normally MRC Midnight? Did you just break my brain? You probably just broke my brain. Joshua Klon. Oh, Colin Asmus and Dredge Run. Dredge Run. Big ups. Rebsy, of course, as well. M, how you doing? Dissentation. Welcome to one and all. It's like I need it and I'm exhausted at the same time. Have y'all ever done an active troubleshooting session? Like, your job is to go in. I'm just going to shut that for the time being. There, you can see the pretty green swirl. Your job is to go in and solve a problem, but you don't know what the problem is. You have an idea, but you don't know the cause, and so your job is just to be there and figure it the fuck out. That's why I'm in Brussels. That's why I'm in Belgium right now. And I understand the cause. I understand what's going on, but for every solution that I've been finding over these last 2 days, 2 more creep up in its place. So it has been a unique couple of days in that, fuck. I don't have a return ticket home. That's how fucked this situation is. Like, our customer is high profile enough for us that we want to make sure they're done right. And I'm not leaving until it's done right. And right now, I don't know if I'm going to be leaving anytime soon. So yeah, I am just fucked right now. And yes, I am in Belgium, my sprout eating prick that I am, King Jed. And by the way, big ups, King Jed. I reached out to him on his Discord. No lie, I actually feel terrible about the time I'm streaming, because right now, I bet you can watch Jasper with a sign that says stream starting soon as Phil sleeps on the couch and Cat jumps up and down and makes the bubble makers blow while she waves to Tyrone because he's getting ready to start. And I just feel bad when my stream is at the same time as a fucking legend like King Jad. And so if I bore you, which is very fucking possible, you go to King Jad. You go to King Jad and you like his stream. So there. Stealing my fucking viewers. I'm gonna deep fry your protein powder, you big beefy. Oh no, wait a minute. That's not power. That's King Jet. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna try and fake a Scottish accent. I can't. I can't. I won't. Because it would be bad. So what do we got? It's gonna be probably a quicker one today. By the way, I haven't seen that was power, King Jad. You're an effing coward, King Jad. All right, let's get some contributions. And never mind. Anyway, so I checked just a minute ago, and according to my Streamlabs, the bot is on. I don't know if there's something that I need to have in OBS to make the bot work. I don't think. Is there? I don't think there is. I've got CloudBot activated, and I have everything else in play. Anyway, if the exclamation point shenanigans don't work, I apologize in advance. I don't know. This is a remote stream. Obviously, I'm in Belgium, so it's a remote stream. If it doesn't work, I apologize. If it does work, it was my intention the whole time, and I am amazing, and I am obviously humble at the same time. Dude, no, King Jed, this thing's been on. I had this on since the last time I streamed. But that was back on my main rig. So, I don't know. I can't remember half the shit I do with my OBS. Anyway, fuck it. Let's see here. Mr. Burnell, he is markedly absent. 11:04 and nothing? I guess he starts his slideshow around 11:15. Hopefully. God, you have one job, Phil. You have one job. I have 2. Well, actually, this isn't a job. This is funsies. But if you considered this a job, I have 2. If you don't consider this a job, I have 1, and then this is just funsies. Consider that an act of mercy. Yeah. Also, in the fact that... God damn it, I gotta shut that off. In the fact that I have been working all goddamn day and have not been enjoying that work, I might have a little bit of Jameson right here next to me. So, oh, big update from Navy Vet. Okay, I'm looking. Navy, check my Discord. Big update. Check your scroll. King Jed orders 15. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, here we go. There it is. Big. Let's go. How many pounds did you need to lose, my dude? Hey, Kitty! Thank you for being a member of the gym. Pop that back up. God damn it. Thank you for being a member of the Gym Rats for 13 months. Oh my God, 13 months? Kitty, over a year? Thank you so much. That is insane. Like, I don't think I'm worth Netflix back when they were, $5 a month, but you've been a gym rat, which is $5. I feel kind of special. Anyway, Navy has told me that he has to lose X number of pounds in order to get to move forward with his kidney, I believe it is, shenanigans. And he is down a significant amount of weight. I don't want to air out that information too much. So he's doing really, really well. And I'm very proud of him. And everybody else should be very proud of him because losing weight is never a fun task. The food calls your name. The sugar calls your name. The fatty foods. Oh, God. They know my full name. They can call me by first name, middle name, last name. And yeah, it's rough. It's hey, Dr. Detractor, how you doing? But congratulations, Navy vet. I'm very proud of you, my dude. So anyway, and hello, Dr. Detractor. And thank you again, Kitty, for being a member of the Gym Rats for 13 months. So we've got Phil. I'll check back on him every now and again. I am sure that you guys are going to check back every now and again too. But I've got the Dudester queued up for the rant. And I think that's about as far as we're going to take it today. I'm going to try to do the rant. By the time he's done with the rant, I am hoping he's live, and we're gonna then do the live stream. And I think that'll kind of do it for me today. I still have a Omega email I have to write in terms of what I've done today / didn't do today / I fixed, and then 9 other things broke that I did today. It's been unique. So I've got to maintain some, energy for that. Plus I'm going to be kind of hungry. I'm going to need to eat because it's getting to be dinner time. It's 8:07 and I ain't eaten yet. God damn, what's wrong with me? All right, fuck it. Let's get into what Duty's got going. Let's go. Mr. Burnell? Oh, yay. Noms. Devour.
So that's the best of the 3, but that ain't saying much. It's just not great at all. Now, we're going to try the cookie.
Now, he ordered 3 subs and a cookie, right? Hey, what's up, Chrisley?
I don't recommend you do this. This is me putting my health at risk. For GSP tries it. I ordered a chocolate chip. They give me whatever this abomination is.
What? Hold on.
Do this. This is me putting my health at risk.
You're eating a sandwich, dude. You're eating, you're eating 3 sandwiches. I'll give it to you. You're eating 3 sandwiches and a cookie, okay? You are not doing the Boston Marathon on 0 training, okay? I'm going to need you to take it down several pegs.
For GSP tries it. I ordered a chocolate chip. They give me whatever this abomination is. I mean, seriously, hold on a second here.
Okay. Mr. Burnell. Yes, that was a ring notification panic button. You caught me. You caught the tater. After those Shero videos, you're going to start answering your phone when BSB here. Talk to me. Oh, God, dude. I actually had to pause it. I was laughing so hard when I first heard that. It was so good. It was so good. It had no business being as good as he got it to be, and my voice on point as much as he did. And it was actually terrifying to hear my own voice. It was also really annoying. I hate my voice.
Again, does this look like a chocolate chip cookie to you? It's not. It's obviously the wrong one. People are saying there's an Oreo version. The Oreo version is not available to order online. So they gave me one that I'm not even supposed to be able to order online. Okay?
Doesn't that mean you're a special boy? I thought that means you're the super specialist boy ever.
It smells awful. It smells like pure sugar.
As opposed to
consistency
what?
of uncooked dough. Okay, so it's basically, you can tell it's underdone. It's not going to be crunchy like a cookie's supposed to be. Maybe it's going to be gooey or undone. It's like eating cookie dough, uneaten cookie, or uncooked cookie dough. That's what it looks like. Okay.
Is there anything good in your life? Honestly. Like, what? You have 3 fucking foot-long sandwiches and an Omega cookie sitting in front of you. Can you not just see the positive in life once, please?
Okay? I mean, what does it really look like? This looks like you just ate at a Mexican restaurant something en mole, and a few hours later, you had a anal evacuation.
Why don't I have my soundboard? I'm the scat man!
In a very hurried rate. That's what this looks like, okay? It doesn't smell like that, but it sure looks like it. So now I'm going to try it, all right? Oh boy, I can't wait. This looks so good. And then wait till you hear the prices of everything.
Why would you bring this up? Never mind. I know why he would bring it up. Never mind. Just, Phil, you're really reaching with rage bait. And not only that, you're conflating rage bait with flexing, especially with cost and money. And that doesn't tie in well with begging, but whatever. You're going to do you, so.
If you think the food is bad enough, wait till you hear the prices of everything I ordered from.
Oh, and Guerrero, don't worry. I have been all caught up to speed on the Pete's subs or whatever, the bullshit that he's playing. And, you know, maybe I could buy his version of it that he recanted on, or not recanted, but like his explanation. But I don't know. It's like there's a documented history of this asshat lying to get out of things. I don't know, WWE Champions, the bank leaks, Kino Casino, literally anything else. Like literally anything else. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Phil. I don't believe you.
Subway, okay? All right, so I got to open my fork somehow with one hand here.
I got to open. Did he say I have to open my fork with one hand?
Everything I ordered from Subway, okay? All right, so I got to open my fork somehow with one hand here.
Put the cookie down.
No, I'm not. I got to put it down because I can't. Look.
Okay, so you could have done this the whole time, and you made yourself a victim because you were trying to open. Never mind.
My hand. They put it in fucking plastic. You can't ever get open. You need like scissors to open your fork.
Are you that weak? Tear it. Fucking shit. Oh God.
There. Your razor or a sword to open the fork. Okay.
You need a sword to. I don't know. Is MX like MXT said? Is this tism? Is this rage bait? Is this just sheer stupidity? Because it doesn't feel like normal. I have to open a fork with a sword. Who the fuck says that?
Does that look like a cookie? To
It's
anyone out
not
there at all? Like, is there a single person who looks at that and says, "Oh, cookie"?
It's not supposed to look like a cookie.
So first, I'm going to break off. Oh, God. The center is rubbery. It's like rubber. Oh, my God. I'm not kidding. So it's supposed to be like gooey filling, but that white stuff that's dangling is like chewy rubber. It's stretchy as shit. It's like crazy cheese or something. All right. Caulking. Yeah, it looks like caulking. You're right. And it's
Really? You actually bit on somebody getting you to say the white stuff looks like caulk in Deedle
going to go into my gut.
Oh. Darkside Ranter, member for 20. Hey, you got the year with the year, my dude. It's been an honor to be one of the people that support you, mixed in with more people that support you to say nice things. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. And then Snake Guy with the 11 months. This man is regarded. The man bit. Yes, thank you, MRC. Oh, good. The notifications or whatever they call them, the redemptions, they work. So yay. This man actually bit on getting him to say the white stuff looks like caulk-ing. Delete. Fuck. But thank you, Snake Guy, for being a member of the Gym Rats for 11 months. And Darkside Rancher, a pleasure to have you a part of this community for 12 months. Pleasure for you to be Snake Guy as well for 11 months, but come on. Darkside's got a little bit of love, special. He's in my special camp in a good way. I'm going to shut up. I'm making this worse than I'm intending it to. It's supposed to come out good, and it's coming out terrible.
Here we go.
Devour. Yeah, $1,500 for this. Lest we forget. Again, I really want $1,500 to like flash across the screen. Like, this is what you paid $1,500 for. That hair, though.
Oh, it's so dry. Oh my God. It is so dry.
In the words of porn, swallow.
It's like I put a mouthful of sand in my mouth. What the? Oh. Oh my God. What is this topping that they put on?
Oh, you gave a full report having eaten the same thing, Ira? Let's take a gander. Let's take a look. Oh.
But that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Here's Internet Hazmat Crew. Thank you for the 220. Here's Phil's funny number, so I don't buy 40K plastic. I don't believe you, Internet Hazmat Crew. I fully believe that you can still buy 40K plastic. I'm going to be a negative influence on you. You should go buy 40K plastic. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you for the 220, my dude.
On the center of it. Look, is it supposed to be like cookie crumble?
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Ira says, so to absolutely spite him, I ordered a single sandwich, the hot Italian. I like their Italian. It's mid as fuck, but my Subways in my town are not bad. I actually thought about ordering Subway here to the hotel. They have a Subway in fucking Belgium. I could get it fucking Uber Eats here. And he ordered the cookie. For whatever reason, the Oreo cookie is what they gave me regardless of ordering chocolate chip. $22 in total, including tip, which is a bit steep, but spite knows no bounds. Sandwich was 11, cookie was 7. Sandwich was fine. You could get better from Wawa. I know what Wawa is. But it was serviceable and filling enough. As far as the cookie, he is bitching just a bitch. It has the consistency of a rich chocolate cake and is honestly better chilled than warm. Chilled since the warm icing kind of dulls the vanilla flavor. It's nothing like what he describes, and I hope he goes into diabetic shock the next time he eats something like this. I just hope he goes into diabetic shock. Yeah, that's the end of that statement. In Minecraft, sorry, I forgot. In Minecraft, sorry. I forgot the caveat on the end there. My bad. Ira, thank you for your Subway report. I 100% believe it since this man acts over the top 24/7.
It's not soft. It's like the rest of it, uncooked. It's supposed to be like cookie crumbles.
So when Kat got done with Tyrone, Phil, thank you, by the way, again for coming on Bro Interviews DSP. She looked at you and what was it that she said?
It's not soft. It's like the...
Thank you, Phil. A mighty, confessionary of you there. I wouldn't have said that, but thank you for being very transparent with Broside Interviews DSP.
rest of it, uncooked. It's dry and unfinished. If this is supposed to be a cookie, this needed more time to solidify. Instead, it's like an insanely dry brownie. Seriously, it's so bad.
Y'all, I know I've been pausing a lot. I'm going to let him, cook here in a while. Who in their right mind, orders 12 inches of diabetic death? Just sugar upon sugar upon sugar upon cocoa upon sugar upon more sugar, and is just looking for Michelin star quality, who does this? Honestly. Besides Phil.
Oh my God. Can I get some of the icing? Look.
Deedle.
Can I get any? Look, I can't get it. It's like stretchy cheese on a dessert. Oh my God, it's disgusting. Oh.
Spit it out then. Jesus Christ, get a napkin, spit it out. Fuck, man. What are you what is this? Why?
Oh my God, it's got the worst aftertaste ever.
Then spit it out. Oh. To quote porn, spit it out.
It tastes like a chemical. I'm not kidding you. It tastes like...
Everything's a chemical, Karen. Calm down.
Chemicals. That does not taste like Oreo filling. That tastes like a straight up, like someone squirted toothpaste into this. What the hell is going on? They sell this to eat? This is insane. People pay for this shit?
I'm so glad the redemptions still work.
This is disgusting. This is one of the worst things. No. This is revolting. You know what? I've had it with this shit.
Okay, this is rage bait. Right here, this was planned, 100% rage bait.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing DSP Tries It
And nobody has cared.
for 15 years.
And nobody has cared.
This
I am
abomination,
the
this
pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Dissension, thank you for the 2, says, a Subway cookie killed my pappy. Bid for the bid god. Unfortunately, dissension. Hi, I'm Broside Phil, and I'm super tired. I don't have my soundboard with me.
Of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
But I mean, somebody could redeem a blood for the blood god. Oh, it does say blood for the blood god. I don't know why I thought it said bid. I'm dumb. You were making it fit the character count. Hi, I'm tired and stupid. Dissension. I kind of feel bad now that I've said all that and revealed my stupidity. But thank you for the 2. I really appreciate it. And then Snake Guy, thank you. I'm sorry, panic button. I'm sorry. Snake Guy with the 5. Everything that goes into my mouth, I have to eat twice. Thank you very much, Meant to Tube. And by the way, while it doesn't say it, I don't have my tier 0 goal. When I get back home, I will increment it. And just as a reminder, when I do my marathon, whatever that number is the number of dollars I must spend in gifting back to the community, be it games or whatever else. And I think we were at 157, so that would make 158. I got to spend $158 given back to the community. So the more I stream before the marathon, the more money I get to give back to you guys. So, yes, but thank you, Snake. Everything goes in my mouth, I have to eat. Yeah, couldn't spit it out, couldn't get a napkin and be like, no, I am not eating this. I've done that several fucking times.
I have received
Fanboys, woo! I feel like no matter what I say here, I'm trapped, because if I say anything else about going in my mouth after talking about femboys, woo, it's just, I'm trapped. I am trapped. I can't say, we're going to keep talking. Get me out of here.
this abortion of American cuisine. This is officially the worst thing I have ever eaten on DSP Tries It. This is absolutely disgusting. It's uncooked, dry, not chocolate chip like I ordered. It's not Oreo filling. It's like stretchy paste.
Karen, calm down.
Caulking toothpaste. It tastes awful. It looks awful. And do you want to know the worst part? This is $7.
Thank you. That is exactly what I was thinking.
$7. 7. The number.
As opposed to what? The word 7, the theoretical concept of 7, the movie 7. I'm sorry, does anybody 7 Up as opposed to the soda? You expect $150 a fucking stream.
It's backwards. 7. No, that's bad. 7. The number 7.
God, you were insufferable.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah, Guerrera, no worries about that. That's being done.
Who would eat it? Who would buy it? Why would you sell it? How could you work at the company that makes it? What is wrong with people? What is wrong with America? This is what you get. Oh, yeah, this looks good, doesn't it? What a great picture. It's disgusting.
This is rage bait. This is 100% rage bait. If he was actually angry, he'd be unhinged. This is feigned anger.
Here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Or feigned anger. That's 100%. This is feigned anger.
I can't believe how bad it is. This is supposed to be a cookie. It's not cooked. It's not
this
a cookie.
Is theater
in any
kid
way,
level
shape, or
of
form.
acting.
Look at it. Just look at it as I stretch it. Look what happens. It's not a cookie in any way, shape, or form. Look at it.
Phil, look, I'm not even doing the bit. I was going to do bro-side interviews, Phil, again. I'm not doing it. It's too easy. You cannot say shit like this. You can't. Okay?
Just look at it as I stretch it. Look.
You can't do that. You have to be smarter than this. You just have to.
What happens? Look at it. Is that cookie to you? They should 100% be ashamed of themselves. They owe everyone they sell this a refund. And probably a hospital visit paid for them to pump their guts afterward.
Yeah, angry video game nerd, though, is that endearing level of angry. Because you can tell he's doing it over the top. Like, because that's his full persona. But Phil's persona is, he's serious. He is a John Everyman. And you can trust him, and you can believe him, and You can't have that both ways, dude. You can't be an everyman and then also be super over the top and have people, discern between the two. It's not possible.
Can you imagine what it'd be like if you actually ate this? How sick you'd probably get? This is insane. I literally can't believe it. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen eaten for consumption.
I've ever seen eaten for... He's about ready to fix that. Hold on.
Sold for consumption.
Sold for... There it is.
I'm not even going to take that back out. I'm sorry. That's like... You ever saw that old series, The Faces of Death?
Really?
Like, that's one of the faces of death right there. You eat that, you're done. You're a goner. Bury me now.
You're talking about 1,000 Ways to Die, okay? That's what you're talking about. You are not talking about Faces of Death. Faces of Death is actual... what's that called? Snuff. That's actual snuff. You're talking about 1,000 Ways to Die. You're not talking about Faces of Death.
Oh, who would eat that? What the hell, man? I'm actually pissed. Now, you see how many episodes I've done of DSP Tries It since I started the show again back in the fall, right? Have I gotten angry like this? I'm actually...
You're not angry. This is feigned anger. Anybody who says things like, look how angry I am, you guys. This is actually a telltale sign. So it's a separation of action plus emotion. So if somebody forgets to be angry, they're like, I'm so angry. And then they pound their fist on their the desk. It's a calculation that does not match the action. So, I've said the thing. Fuck, I forgot the action, and they try and catch it up. It's not honest emotion. The telltale sign. And this is what we're getting right now. Is this this theatrical rage of what? See? That was anger.
Now, you see how many episodes I've done of DSP Tries It since I started the show again back in the fall, right? Have I gotten angry like this? I'm actually legitimately upset. I'm actually getting heated.
No, you're not.
Because that is disgusting. That is offensive that they sell that.
You fucking
And the funny
gay
part is,
bitch.
do you really think it's clean? Do you really think this is fresh? No, you know that the Subway's probably fucking terrible. All the ingredients are old. This is probably
You wouldn't know because you haven't been there because you never leave your fucking house.
outdated dough that's expired and shit. It's so nasty. Not even
Baby's Gumpy.
for a dog.
I know you meant Grumpy, but you know what? Gumpy actually works in baby talk.
I wouldn't give this to my dog unless I was trying to put it down.
What dog? You have a dog, Phil?
I told you it's not online. You can't order that. You're not supposed to be able to order that.
I did
ordered
not
a
panic
chocolate chip
button.
footlong cookie, and they give me this abomination of Oreo, whatever the hell it is. It's disgusting.
Well, Phil, here's what's up, okay? They saw the chocolate chip footlong cookie and they went, wow, that kind of looks, in terms of skin color, flesh color, that looks white. Then they looked at the at the Oreo cookie. Then they ran your voice through the gay detector. And they went, oh, no, he wants the big black one.
I didn't want that. All right, well, I'm going to take a few more bites of the other sandwiches, which at least were edible. I'm not even going to have more of the chicken. I'm going to maybe have another bite of tuna and another bite of the cold cut combo. And then I'm going to tell you my thoughts. By the way, the sandwich is so greasy, it went through the actual paper. It's
Not to quote the meme, my brother in Christ, you made the sandwich. You told them what you wanted. If it's greasy, it's because you said, I want the greasy shit on my sandwich. Darksider Andrew, thank you for the 5. Phil, this is not a real problem. I'd love to watch you go through one of my surgeries just so I can delight as it breaks you in Minecraft. Yeah, dude, I want him to get a sharp kidney stone. Live. All the shit he eats, all the terrible crap he does, I want him to get a sharp kidney stone live. Because, and let it get stuck. Because I need him to experience true pain. My father was never one to go to the hospital. Like, he was always like, he could fall off a ladder, shatter his fucking, collarbone, clavicle, whatever.
Front-facing baby chick.
Front-facing baby chick. And he'd be like, no, I'm good. I'll walk it off. Get me some duct tape. I'll make myself a splint, right? That's kind of the guy he was. And one day my dad's out mowing the lawn and then the lawn stops and I hear a, 40 plus year old man screaming like, he is dying. And he was like, I have to go to the hospital. And yep, kidney stones. And I mean, I had never seen my dad like that. And it was fucking, it was humbling to see him brought to that level. Like, oh my God, what is this that has brought my father to this bad? And, you know, Phil, I feel like he deserves that. I feel like he has enough karma in his past that he deserves that. Master Betty. Soul the Kaiju, thank you for the 5. Yes, let me continue to eat what I claim to be disgusted and angered by. The horror of these 3 sandwiches that would feed 3 men, mark it, 6 men, caloric-wise. Let me eat. Because calorically, those are at least 1,000 calories each, my guess, but estimation. And if you're going to have a decent lunch, you're going to have some chips on the side, maybe some empty calories and a soda, a 6-inch sub, some chips, and a soda, that is going to feed a grown man. Even if they're a fucking powerlifter or something, that is going to feed a grown man. This man is eating 6 servings of sandwich. Yeah. Jared H. PSA, drink your water. Yeah, it's unreal.
Gone through the paper onto my mat here on my desk. I'm not kidding. So now it has oil
He's not
on the mat of
kidding
my
you,
desk. It
Bryce.
seeped through the bottom of the paper.
I have received.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Ducos Duos, 6 months as a neophyte. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all my members. But yeah, I love it when you guys pop your memberships. I know that the newbies, they don't get to write anything. I don't know why that is. Like, I haven't set it up in that way, but I know the neophytes get to write a little something. I know the rats do. Doesn't matter what your membership is. If you pop it, I appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine too. I still appreciate it. So thank you very much, my dude, for being a neophyte for 8 months. Only 4 more and you get the... I don't even know. I don't know how Phil keeps his like badges like in his head. But you'll get whatever it is for 12 months.
Wow. So I don't get it all over my hand. Now, which one was this? This was a cold cut combo. All right, I'll have another bite. Oh, right, that's right. This one had so many jalapenos, it was too hot. I'll take another bite or 2.
Now, this is... I heard one of his rants about how it was so bland. Oh, no. I posted the Twitter thing about it, about how if you support flavor, which in and of itself is probably one of the most legendary quotes that Phil has ever done. But yet he's talking about how the jalapenos are too much. Bitch, they're jalapenos. Calm the fuck down. Could you be any more white? Honestly. It's jalapenos. Like, if the density is too much, pick a few of them off, okay? But it's not like you're fucking snacking into some fucking habaneros, okay? My girlfriend cooks with habaneros, okay? It delights her to see me go, oh my God, it's so hot. Oh my God. Like, she gets a giggle out of it. You ain't biting into habaneros, dude. So calm the fuck down.
Devour.
And more bites. Just take more. Guys, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. I'm gonna eat more of it. Oh, thank you, Panic Button. I'll take a look at it. 3 bites? No, I don't like that at all. I just took omega bites of it.
That means double the meat to even
Of course, Soul.
have meat flavor.
Yeah, Soul, link it. It's fine. 100%.
There's so little on there. That needs double that amount of meat to have a taste of meat on it. That's a
You would know about tasting meat, wouldn't you, Phil?
joke. The biggest joke is the price, which I'm going to tell you in a moment when I have a little bit more tuna. Then I'm going to tell you the price and actually grade everything.
Are
The
you
tuna
gonna
didn't
eat-
seep through the paper. The tuna actually is fine. Didn't get all over my setup, so that's good.
Wait a minute. So I noticed that he only had like on the sandwich, there was only like 2 inches left of the sandwich. Did he eat 10 inches of sandwich per sandwich? Yeah. See. Like there's barely any left. Or did he chop it in half?
Again, when I bite the side of the tuna sandwich and I get tuna, it's actually good.
Luckily, Steamed Sam, no. But if I did, I'd laugh at him.
But that was
It's another
if
round.
I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Ira, thank you for the 220. I put Reaper sauce on my eggs, Phil. Get on my fucking level. Yeah. I know my girlfriend, Korean, when she goes to, we live in white America. Like, white America. Oh, he got 6 inches? I thought he got footlongs. My bad. So I was wrong. He was eating enough for 3 men. The original super chat was correct. But I live in white America. So when my girlfriend goes to a restaurant that typically serves spicy stuff, and she's like, I want it spicy. And they're like, oh, okay. She's like, no. Korean spicy. And they're like, oh, okay, we got you. And then they take care of her. But there's no spice, Phil. It's a jalapeno. It gives your tongue a tickle. That's all it does. It's nothing. Why?
But I just ate all the tuna. Look,
Are
it's
you
gone. It's
on
gone.
yet, Phil?
Now the rest of the sandwich
Oh,
is
he
red.
is. Holy shit, he's
There's
on.
no tuna on it.
Hold on. How far? Come on. Nope, not on. So we're not too far behind. Thank God. Let's build skip juice. He must have just come on. Wow, he did just come on. Perfect. Let's build skip juice.
He's back.
Continues to eat it. It's okay. Right here is where you get all respect gone. If you had any, right? Hold on. Wait for it.
I've received.
Hold on 1 second.
He's back.
It's right there. It's bad. Devour. Joshua Claude, thank you for being a member of the Rats for 8 months. I didn't believe you when he said support flavor. Then I listened and immediately wanted to grab my skill saw and cut my ears off. Grow up, Phil. Dude, if you guys haven't heard it, it's coming. It's coming. He's going to give his review about what you should support and if you support those things, about why you shouldn't support Subway. And this just is next level. I don't know if he thought he was being intellectual, if he thought he was being funny. It's bad. Continues to eat. Eats more. Why?
What a mess.
Your entire life.
That should literally be Subway's new catch line. Subway, what a mess. Everything here has problems. All right? The tuna. Not enough tuna. If it had more tuna flavor, it would be good. But there's almost no tuna flavor. They crush all the tuna to the side of the sandwich because they don't know how to make a sandwich. The tuna for me
Marley S. Wolf, yes, I do wear glasses.
gets a 1.5 out of 5. That's my rating of the tuna salad sandwich at Subway.
No one cares,
1.5 out of 5. And that's made the same way that my mom used to get it when I was a kid. Couldn't taste the cheese, couldn't taste the lettuce, couldn't taste the tomato. Oh, literally all.
Really? You brag about the mute button, you can't detect that's coming and fucking hit it.
I tasted was pickles and bread. And then when I ate to the side and got some tuna, it was all right. 1.5 out of 5. The cold cooked combo.
They do not, Marlon.
You can't taste the meat at all.
I can stand up from a chair.
Snake Guy, thank you for the 5. Says, I love spicy food myself and Mexican food, but East Asian spice is a whole other level, and I ate a Reaper whole. Yeah, she likes to play like in the ghost pepper infused oils, you know, to cook with while throwing habaneros and serranos on things for funsies. And then she has to like go, oh shit, that's right, I'm in a relationship with the whitest dude ever, and have to go in and pick out half that shit. Yeah. Did I ever try like it? No, I just try whatever my insurance covers.
Literally 3 thin slices of meat on the sandwich. Terrible. Didn't even know there was salami on there because I never even got a hint of salami. I did taste some ham and I tasted some bologna. I never tasted any salami, so that's got to
We know that you've tasted bologna before, possibly Tyrone's.
be some of the worst salami they've ever had or sold. All bread, all veggies. The jalapenos are way too hot.
You're right,
They shouldn't
Napper.
put those kind of jalapenos on a sandwich.
What?
All bread, all veggies. The jalapenos are way too hot. They should
They're jalapenos.
put those kind of jalapenos on a sandwich because it overpowers everything else, especially when you don't put enough meat on it. I give the cold cook combo a 1 out of 5.
I thought you meant like Leica. I know they make cameras, so I figured they make lenses, meaning they would make like glasses. Sorry about that, Marlies.
1 out of 5. Okay? The hot honey chicken, my favorite thing out of everything that we just ate? Well, couldn't taste the cheese. I don't know if it was on there. I didn't see it, so I think they might have left my cheese off. Too much sauce because it made the bread mushy, made the bread, fall apart. And on top of that, the Subway Crunch is terrible for a sandwich. It's like, like putting cereal pieces or broken Fritos on a sandwich.
Dude, broken Fritos on a sandwich sounds fucking awesome. I'm not even lying.
I appreciate that they're trying to get texture to the sandwich, which otherwise might be mushy, but it ruined the flavor of chicken. You couldn't taste anything but corn chips when you were getting the Sub Crunch in your mouth. So it's not horrible, but it's barely edible. It's a 2 out of 5.
Great. Are we talking your life or are we talking sandwiches?
This foot-long cookie, whether it's Oreo or chocolate chip or whatever it's supposed to be, is literally the worst thing I've ever eaten on DSP Tries It. It's so bad. It's so toxic. It's so disgusting. I'm not even going to give it any score at all. It doesn't deserve any pointage because no human should consume this. What should happen right now is the health department should go to every Subway, storm down the doors.
What? Thank you for the 2. Broside Tries It Bulldog instant noodles. When? I'm unfamiliar with this. If it's super spicy, why do you hate me? But thank you for the 2. I greatly appreciate it. Now I've got to back this up here because all of a sudden my inner cop just had a red flag and like 9 alarm bells go off. I'll explain why, but I need to hear this. I'm sorry.
What should happen right now?
This right here
is the health department should go to every Subway.
The health department. I thought he said you all should.
Storm down the doors, run right into that kitchen, and demand to see the dough and grab it and confiscate it and burn it. That's what should happen.
Yeah, I thought that he initially said that his viewers should do this. I'm like, dude, that is a call to action. That is actually inciting a riot.
You should not ever eat this. That is one of the most vile things I've ever seen in my life. Don't buy it. Don't get it. That is absolutely disgusting.
Cat fucking devoured it. And he did too.
If Subway actually wrote me a personal apology for how...
Dude, apology fetish, calm down. Nobody is going to write you a personal apology. Burger King is not going to write you a personal apology for the chicken sandwich, okay? Nobody. The fucking Kroger or whatever it is that you went to where your bags got stolen. Nobody is going to fucking write you an apology. Thank you, Dark Mage. You have summed up my feelings expertly, sir.
How bad this is, I still wouldn't forgive them. Because how many people have eaten this? I legit can't believe how bad this is. I was expecting bad performance. I'm not.
Dapper, I am not snorting out of respect for how bad your day was to wake up to. To wake up to this, I'm not snorting out of respect.
Gonna lie. I was expecting to go into this.
Also,
DSP Tries It and be like, well, I'm not.
Just a little one. That was a little one.
Impressed, right? I wasn't expecting to actually get something that I feel can hurt people. And I think that could legit.
What?
DSP Tries It and be like, well, I'm not impressed, right?
Okay, I'm not impressed, right? Got that.
I wasn't expecting to actually get something that I feel can hurt people.
All right, dude, you're gonna have to run the gamut on that for me real quick. I'm gonna need something more, right? Does it have staples baked inside it? Perhaps razor blades? Maybe there's fentanyl in the Oreo filling, right? Explain. You know what, Phil? Explain it to me like I'm fucking 5 and on the spectrum, okay? Explain to me how this is gonna hurt people.
And I think that could legit hurt people if you eat it. That might actually hurt your stomach and guts.
How?
Okay, so.
No, not so. How?
0, or maybe even negative, but I'll give it a 0 to be fair. 1, 1.5, and 2 out of 5. Great scores. By the way, you want to know the prices?
No, I don't. What? Jordan Fadeaway, thank you for the 2. Subgay, eat, cringe, DSP 2025. Dude, honestly, I wish Subway had Wendy's energy.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Because if Wendy's got his fucking little tweet, they would skull fuck him live on Twitter, and I would be there for it. Snake Guy, thank you for the 2. Fentanyl cookies, delicious. And then vaporware, yeah, delicious. And then you take the long nap. Vaporware 336, thank you for the 5. It's funny how James Rolfe or Doug Walker can do this with a bad movie and be entertaining, but this guy tries it and is the worst creature to breathe. Dude, exactly. When you can give negative reviews and be hilarious about it or like not, you can tell it's bad, but it doesn't faze them. Fuck, even I have a hard time with this, right? Like it's hard to be funny, entertaining, and also like separated enough from Phil to balance that equation. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I don't get how he can like be given a guidebook, which is basically every YouTube video of how to do it, and still, and still fuck up. It makes no sense. And then Ira sent me something on Discord where it showed Subway. It shows a Subway Twitter post that says, "Isn't this the guy that used a spoon to eat ramen noodles and then had difficulty pouring water into the pot of noodles?" Unfortunately, it was proven that is a fake tweet. But Wendy's would not only would they skull fuck him, they'd gaslight him at the same time. Like they would do the most unhinged gay ops and get away with it too. Oh, Ducos Duos, thank you for gifting a member, my dude. I still have not fixed the one membership thing, so legalize membership bombs. There you go. That's for you. Thank you for gifting the membership. And who got it? Lags a lot got it. Thank you so much, my dude. And Lags a lot, if you're in the chat, say thank you to Ducos Duos. Good dude. Appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. And then we're going to get to Live Phil, which, God, why are we going to get to Live Phil?
$7. The cold cook combo was $10. Yes, I'm not kidding. The tuna.
You make $150 a fucking day. Oh, look, soon, the King's tax is going to be on screen.
Salad was 10 and change, so probably like $10.89. And ladies and gentlemen, that hot honey chicken was $12. Why would anyone, thinking rationally, go to Subway? You've got Jersey Mike's, you've got Blimpie, you've got Quiznos, you've got Jimmy John's, you've got...
Fuck you, Firehouse.
Firehouse subs.
Oh, fuck you. You aren't supposed to know that.
You've got Toho's. Or is it Togos? I think it's Togos. You've got, what's the other one too? That sells like those bullet things with all the sauces. I'm not even kidding you.
Dark Mage, 100%. I really want him to give a bad review to Wendy's on Twitter.
There's like 10 other sandwich chains. 10 that I can count that are better than this, that aren't more expensive. Because that used to be the excuse that Subway was the cheap place, $5 footlongs. They don't have $5 footlongs anymore. Those were $10 minimum 6-inch subs. They used to say, eat fresh, it's healthy. There is nothing I just hate that was healthy. Nothing. I tried 3 sandwiches. Nothing there is healthy at all.
My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
It was disgusting. You understand? It's old food. It's not fresh. It's disgusting. It's overpriced. Why would you eat at Subway?
I don't know. Why did you eat 90% of each sub?
And it's a shame. Why? I have history with Subway. I used to go to Pete Subs and get
No, you didn't.
Amazing footlong Subway sandwiches.
No, you didn't. This has been proven time and again. So somebody went out and actually did like the deep dive work, found out that there's no way in hell that Pete Sub even had remnants of Pete Sub's shenanigans when Phil was born, much less after he was born. And this, I have fond memories of, dude, source it, bring dad on or some shit, because nobody believes you.
That were absolutely gourmet style. This is what the company has become because they became fucking greedy.
Here we go. Y'all thought I was lying. Y'all think I'm lying when I say this man legitimately says, if you support flavor, that is a sentence. If you support flavor, who supports bland? Raise of hands, ones in chat if you support bland. Like, you go to a chain restaurant, you go to a mom and pop shop, and you go, oh my God, I hope this food is so fucking bland. Just ones in chat, right? Who supports bland? Oh, look at that. No one's in fucking chat. Whoever could have seen that coming? Yet, I kid you not, this motherfucker says...
So greedy. Franchise, sell. Reduce the quality, make more money. Don't buy Subway. If you support health, if you support flavor, don't buy Subway. If you support health, if you support flavor, don't buy Subway. If you support health, if you support flavor,
Now, if you support flavor is already kind of fucked up. And by kind of fucked up, I mean extremely fucked up, because who the fuck says if you support flavor? It's like, if you support not dying of cancer, oh my God, who would be against that? Who would be against not dying of cancer? Right? If you thought that was insane, remember what we're talking about right now. We're talking about 3 sandwiches and a cookie, right? 3 sandwiches, 1 cookie. That's the subject matter. That is the extent of the worldwide impact that this has. Now, what else should you be in support of that would cause you to boycott Subway, Phil? I think there's one more thing you wanted to say. What was it?
If you support value, if you support humanity.
There were 2 things, value and then the last one. Let's hear it all again.
If you support health, if you support flavor, if you support value, if you support humanity.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The World Humanitarian Organization is going to get right in lockstep with Phil, because as part of somebody who supports humanity, you should not be supporting Subway. I know you want Moodang, but I have to make a point here, Darkside Ranter. My God. Thank you for the 5. Don't buy Subway. Stop watching Keemstar. But most of all, and I need you to really listen to this, clears throat, don't give DSP money. Like, the rage bait, I can kind of, understand you're trying to rage bait people. And by the way, Darkside Rancher, thank you again for the 5. I get that you're trying to like rage bait. Come on, man. If you support humanity, come on.
Sell. Reduce the quality. Make more money. Don't buy Subway.
Yeah, the war crimes division of Subway. Exactly.
If you support health, if you support flavor, if you support value, if you support humanity, and you don't want to see human beings get ripped off, don't buy Subway.
This is when I knew he was theater level or theater kid level of overacting. If you support humanity, of all the fucking are you going to start a charity, Phil? A charity of the Don't Buy Subway?
There is no excuse to go to this restaurant and this business and spend your money. There's
yeah. Palestine and Israel would be at peace if we stopped supporting Subway. Everybody stopped supporting Subway. All of a sudden, no more missile strikes from fucking Yemen to the fucking Israelis, right? All of a sudden, Gaza has peace because everybody stopped eating Subway. Oh, this man is so disconnected from reality. It's almost comical, but it's so sad.
Literally not in it too. Oh,
and Cybercommon, you're absolutely right. Subway is mid as fuck. It doesn't a pinch for me. There's been days I get done with a lift because I missed my morning lift. So I get done with the lift and I'm like, God, I'm dead ass tired. I don't want to make dinner, and girlfriend side's gonna be home late, and fuck, I'm gonna go get Subway. And it's mid. It's 100% mid. But it's not the threat. It is not the Fourth Reich, okay? It is not the Fourth Reich.
Oh, mine's better than yours. Well, this is what everyone else is getting.
And no. I got to get on this part. I wanted to bring this up intentionally, so hold on.
And spend your money. There's literally not in it too. Oh, mine's better than yours.
So somebody says my experience has been better than yours. Okay. I'm sorry. That's a valid rebuttal. Phil, you had a one-off. My Subway makes great food. Okay. And he says,
well, this is what everyone else is getting.
Everyone else, not just Phil, everyone else. This is what everyone else is getting worldwide. They're getting as shitty a food as Phil is. And because you dared chastise him, he says,
do you support that?
Hi, cult leader. How are you?
Do you support this? Stop spending money here, and guess what will happen? One of 2 things. Either they'll be forced to actually improve their product, which everyone would probably be happy with, or they'll go out of business, in which case now there's more market share for other better businesses to move in and take over.
Yeah, this is a fucking elementary school level or knowledge of the market.
And no matter what, you win, because you get better food. But if you keep paying for these turd of a meal, it will never go.
For these turd of a meal? First of all, I'm the scat man. And then second of all, Emo's lovely Mons, love lemons. Emo's love lemons. Really good point. I will typically try a place 2 to 3 times before I say bad, right? Everybody can have an off day.
What?
And I can't agree more. What? Phil wants you to just fucking crucify Subway for what might be an actual bad actor, right? It might be somebody who got fired. They're going to get fired. They know they're going to get fired at the end of that day. So they are going to fuck with everybody's food. That is a malicious bad actor. Could happen. I'm not saying it did, but it could. And so why would you just... I'm probably not going back to that Subway for like 3 months. You know, I had a bad experience there. But then if I'm driving by that Subway and I'm really fucking hungry, I'll be like, well, it was just once. Well, let's see. Master Betty. And I've got to say that right. Master Betty. He has no right to speak for anyone versus Subway. He has no right to speak. Honestly, like, revoke this man's First Amendment rights. There you go. There's my hot take of the century. Everybody is entitled to the First Amendment, except Phil. Revoke Phil Burnell's First Amendment rights. Yep, I said it. I'll stand by it.
Go away. It will be persistent in the United States. Low quality, low flavor, low value food that people are too stupid to stop buying. It's not $5 footlong. It's not, oh, look, I'm Jared from Subway. Look how healthy and fresh I am. None of that. It's all a lie. Doesn't exist.
Yes, we know. You have man tits.
Stop with the brainwashing programming. I don't care if it's at your local quarter. It's easy for you to eat it. Stop fucking eating there. That's why people are getting sick. That's why people are obese in the United States. They're eating this garbage.
This man eats McDonald's and says it has robust and it is flavor and it is blah, blah, blah. This man eats Wendy's. It's robust and has flavor. This man eats liquefied grease. It is robust and has flavor. Man eats Subway. This is genocide to the United States of America. Brother, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Garbage. Yeah, Subway, the health place, where you can get a foot-long Oreo cookie that destroys your gut. Yeah, real healthy. Fuck Subway. Fuck this fucking restaurant.
Fuck you, Phil.
I'm never going there again. I mean it. I don't care if I'm starving. I don't care if it's the only place to eat.
Anybody here ever had to do something like drink appetite suppressant tea? Anybody here actually felt hunger before? One's in chat. If you have been that raggedy ass broke, where you're like, I would eat an apple core if it was in front of me. I'd be fuck it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get in chat real quick. Because been there. Been fucking there. Not a dime to my name. In between jobs, I am hungry as all get out. There's nothing in the kitchen. There's nothing in the pantry. And I'm looking at 9-month-old eggs like, can I get away with it? And this man is saying, if I was starving, I would eat Subway. Brother, I need you to calm right the fuck down. Yeah, and Dissension, that is like straight up respect to you. Your kid ate, you didn't. That's a good parent, right? I haven't been homeless. Full transparency, I have not been homeless. Close, but not quite. Almost got evicted, but not quite. But I've been hungry. I have been hungry. And I don't think Phil ever has. And I really think this is in poor taste. Like, I could go on a rant about it. I can make a big deal, like an omega big deal about it. But honestly, just saying this is in poor taste and insulting is probably the most savage burn that I can give him on this statement. I'm just saying.
Place where you can get a foot-long Oreo cookie that destroys your gut. Yeah, real healthy. Fuck Subway. Fuck this fucking restaurant. I'm never going there again. I mean it. I don't care if I'm starving. I don't care if it's the only place to eat. I'll go hungry. I don't care if I'm about to die.
This man has never experienced struggle. Ever.
And I'm crawling down the street emaciated, and I look up, and there's a Subway in front of me, and they're handing out free subs. I would say, goodbye, cruel world. And just kill me.
That's fucked up. All jokes aside and all that, maybe I don't know if I'd make that joke. I really don't. I don't know if I could make that joke. there is a level of desperation that you did not think is possible when you get to this level. And it's a wake-up call, and it is humbling, to say the least. And I get it, humor is subjective, and you can make fun of anything. I'm 100% on board with you can make fun of anything. I don't think Phil's making fun of anything here. I think he's saying it to be edgy, and it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. What? And Rebsy, big ups. Thank you for the 2. Phil, have you experienced hunger pains? No? Then shut the fuck up. I can't agree more. I really can't. But fuck the depressing shit. We've got 12 seconds to get through, and then we can get to live Phil. But Rebsy, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate it. And I swear, I'm going to get the last few sins in my soundboard eventually. I promise. Eventually.
Myself in the middle of the street. I would never eat this ever again. Well, everyone, I hope you like DSP Tries at Subway.
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and fast forward to that part where you die in the street, that'd be great. In Minecraft, of course.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Joshua Glon, thank you for the 5. I feel like boycotting Subway because Draymond Green, the NBA embodiment of Crash Out, is on the commercial is more valid of a reason than Phil's. Yeah. I don't even know who the fuck Draymond Green is because I don't follow the NBA. But yeah. Literally any reason is better than Phil's reason. But thank you, my dude, for the 5. We are not dealing with Phil at 1x. Let's go ahead and get that clear. Not dealing with Phil at 1x. Nah. Let's go. What? Yes, I have. Dapper, thank you for the 2. And I'm sorry for the yes without context there. Have you ever celebrated because of a pot of rice meant dinner? Dude, I lived off white rice for like a year and a half. And I was thrilled to have rice. My girlfriend and I each of us, when we were at our my girlfriend at the time, who eventually became my wife, who is now my ex-wife, we both lost 25 pounds. Her 25 pounds, she shouldn't have been losing, right? She was stickish. 25 pounds, I could have been losing. And I don't know. I was bad. Yes, rice was amazing. Buttered rice was especially amazing. And then Hoffler, thank you for the Canadian 5. Almost American currency. Not quite, but as long as you agree not to commit war crimes, I'll go ahead and count it. Thank you for the 5. There was a moment in my life where I barely ate for 2 months, and I was happy to get a boil of a potato a day. Yeah, boiled potatoes or boiled anything. $1 hot dog from a fucking, terrible fucking meat place was amazing. I am the
pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
So thank you for the Canadian 5. And then Snake Guy, half-cooked spaghetti noodles, no sauce. Fucking dude, y'all are my people. You understand. And when you got butter, right? When you got butter, you felt like a fucking king. Because you could take the noodles and there'd be flavor. So if you support flavor, you could support boiled noodles and fucking butter. I remember a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and jelly being like, oh my God, we're good for a week. Anybody had that? You could actually buy a thing of peanut butter. You could buy a thing of jelly. You could buy a loaf of bread. Week. You're gold. Right? Because you could make toast in the morning. Oh, you had to have butter. You had to have butter too. You could make buttered toast in the morning with peanut butter and jelly. You could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. You can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. Right? Solo, you're gold. You have 2, right? You're going to need 2 slices, or you're going to need a really big loaf of bread. But yeah, there was a time. Now, we'll get to Phil here in just a minute, I promise. Jimmy John's is a great sub shop, and they do day after bread for $1. Right? I lived off some Jimmy John's bread. Like it was that shit hit in such a way. You just show them and be like, can I get 10 loaves a day old Jimmy John bread, please? And if they had it, oh my God. It was like Christmas. It was so fucking good. And then you got Phil. If I was starving, I wouldn't get Subway. Fuck off, Phil. Like, experience struggle once in your life. I'm begging you. Like, have the bad thing happen to you. Okay, there. I'm done talking about hunger. Because now I'm starting to get fucking hungry. Let's get into Phil. Come on, let's get into Philbert. No, not in that way. Diddle-diddle-dee. God, I hate you, Phil.
Good morning, everyone. We're back. After a day away from the podcast, I'm back today.
Wow, his shirt doesn't extend past his overshirt.
Let's talk about how that went, because
No.
there was a distinct reason why we didn't do the Level 1 podcast yesterday, and you might be wondering, well, did it pay off?
No.
Will I be doing more of that in the future? We'll discuss. In addition, we'll get caught up on all of the current playthroughs and everything going on. We'll have some chill Q&A time. If
How'd
we
Minecraft
end
go?
up kind of being,
How'd Minecraft go?
dried
How'd
out of
Minecraft go?
topics after a little bit, maybe we'll
How
end
did
the show a little
Minecraft
earlier
go?
and jump into
How did
more
Minecraft
blueprints.
go? How did Minecraft go? How did Minecraft go, Phil? Phil, how did Minecraft go, Phil? Phil, how did Minecraft go?
We'll see. But today will be a nice, relaxed atmosphere. So sit back. I would say fasten your seatbelts, but maybe loosen your seatbelts. Maybe get ready for some chill time. Because today, it is definitely a relaxing return to the Level 1 podcast.
Yeah, no, we're not dealing with this. I'm sorry. Just bye. Well, sorry. We're on. Goodbye. There we go. All right.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, the 20th of May, 2025. I'm DSP, and I'm happy to be back. Although my frame is malfunctioning.
Maffey, much
It tends to
respect.
happen because it's on a wireless network, and when it desyncs for some bizarre reason, it does that. I hope that you're all doing well.
Much respect.
I am doing all right, trying to recover from a series of technical mishaps that happened in the last 24 hours, which led to some affecting of my late night stream last night, which was very frustrating. But it wasn't anything that really I had control over.
Oh, yeah. I heard, by the way, that he got so mad at Minecraft that he started punching his controller, and then his controller stopped working, but it was because it didn't have a charge. Yeah, that happened.
You know, and I always hate when I'm not.
Oh, Mr. Burnell, are you there, sir? Mr. Burnell. Oh, okay. So
there so that I can really
I'm
dig,
looking here.
right? But it is what it is.
That's on Phil. So this is on Phil.
Kind of looking into it, I think I might know what actually did happen. And I'd like to talk about that today in regards to that controller last night, that mishap. For those who don't know, I have an Xbox Elite 2 controller.
Why would you brag about this?
And it seemed like there were some problems going on with it recently. But now that I'm actually looking into it further, I actually think maybe...
Yeah, he caused his own stick drift. Yes, that happened. Where he punched it, right, and then he thought he broke it, but it didn't have a charge. But, he charged it. No, it's fine. But because he punched it, it now has stick drift. Because he's a fucking idiot.
Not that it might actually be Minecraft and the mods we're using, but we'll talk about that. But
Will we?
How was everyone today? I'm taking a look. It doesn't look like we have much attendance so far on the show. But typically when I start up the show, all of a sudden people start joining. So maybe we'll have an increase. I don't know.
You're at 118. Hey, he's doing better. Well, no. I got two more. Fuck you, Phil.
What's going on? Good. You're doing good over there. Let's wage quit. It says we're doing good. Luigi Mansion in the house says doing good. Good. What's the word? What's the word? Because I've been just playing games for the last day. I haven't really...
What? Oh, he hammer-fisted it? No shit. So the Kaiju, thank you for the 2, says he didn't just punch it, he hammer-fisted it. I refuse to believe that this man could damage anything, but then I'm thinking about taking a hammer fist and actually hitting the controller at the stick point, and what would happen if you overpressurized to that extent, even if it was just a light hit, if it would cause stick drift, and yeah, that would cause stick drift. And so the weakling managed to find the one spot on his controller that he could damage and did it. That's Touche, Phil. That is just amazing. You could be that incompetent. Like, I am truly impressed. Salute to you in your incompetence, sir. Well done. Well, dumbass done.
Sat down and chatted too much with you guys. And so I'm kind of like backed up on anything. I looked for news, couldn't really find anything.
Hold on. Rebsy, what did you just do? Don't worry. Someone clipped it? Oh, they did? Okay, fuck it. Let's go.
Now, how am I liking Minecraft? I'm having a good time. This run is better. The first Bedrock run was kind of chaotic. We started off in a biome that wasn't very friendly.
Am I close to it here, Rebsy?
Well, I forget what it was called. Veggies right away.
Oh, so we must have done it then. Hold on.
So here's my stick drift issue, as you guys can see. And so restarting here in Java has been great. We're in a good biome where you get rain, you get fish. You know, we got livestock all over we were able to grab. We got to get veggies right away. So here's my stick drift issue, as you guys can see.
110.
I've only had this controller since last summer.
Oh, fuck me. Dude, no. No. So, see, I bought a fucking Elite controller for my stepdaughter's baby daddy. That bitch was expensive. And I mean, you could have a Elite controller, or you could have like 3/4 of a fucking Nintendo Switch. Like, I'm not embellishing, depending on what color you want, how in demand it is. Them bitches can be $200 to $300. Like, no lie. This man is about to take his fist, his hammer fist, to a potentially multi-$100 piece of equipment. I have not seen this. Don't do this, Phil. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go back in time, change it. He doesn't do it. All right, go. Okay.
I just punched it and it didn't stop stick drifting. Now
No, it disconnected. Oh my fucking God.
the controller disconnected?
My God, guys, violence doesn't solve the problem.
What?
You-
Did my controller just break?
Y'all, this is the meme. This is the meme of the dude from Key and Peele, or I think it is anyway. He's got the gun. He's pointed it over at the sofa. He shoots the guy in the chest. How could this happen to me? Right? So shoots the controller. How could this controller break, you guys? Guys, how could this controller break? It's just like, guys. I threw a brick at the window and the window broke. What?
Holy crap, I think it did. I think my controller
Eric Andre, thank you.
just broke completely.
Sorry, I know that's going to make me seem, the whole all black people look the same to white people racist. Look, he makes me laugh. The Key and Peele guys make me laugh. I just don't keep up on names. Obviously, Key and Peele you keep up on because it's Key and Peele, but there's no way I'm digging myself out of this hole. I am cutting my losses now. I like all three of them. Yeah, sticking the stick in the spokes of the bike while riding it. You fucking
You got to be
tard.
kidding me.
No, do we?
Ah! Are you kidding me? It's broken. It doesn't work. It just stopped working live in the middle of the stream.
My brother in Christ. When you strap the M80 firework to the piece of equipment that you want to use, and then you light the fuse, I know this is going to be hard for you to understand. But when the M80 goes off, there is a significant chance it is not going to function the way you want it to function afterwards.
So what kind of piece of crap is this?
And it's a piece of crap because it did not survive him beating the shit out of it.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Dissension, thank you so much for the 2. Gout Peen Hammer Smash! Front page of Kick. Wow! Like, all I heard about was that he somehow did something bad to his controller, but then it turned out to be a charge. I did not realize he was, 1, complaining about stick drift. Then hit it, right? That's already bad. But when you add in, then gets incredulous about, oh my God, it's broken. You hit it. What did you expect for it to happen? Dude, this is the dude that's like shanked somebody and it's like, oh my God, you're bleeding. You shanked him. What did you expect would happen? Did you expect rainbows and unicorns to come out of the fucking wound? No, that's blood, my dude. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Seriously, I wonder if hold on a second. I'm going to go put it on the charging dock and see if it even reacts. Hold on.
The worst is yet to come. No. I gotta bump him to 125. I didn't realize he was at 1x till right now. Fuck it, let's do 1.5 here. Let's go. Yeah, come on, Phil. Come back. What was that?
Well, we could have a pretty major issue because if this controller doesn't work, I can't play any games.
Ira, thank you for the 5. How much you want to bet that he let battery sit in a controller for so long they started to corrode and blamed the battery company for the powder? Oh, that's happened. Like I zero doubt. I've never seen it. I've never seen a stream where he complains about it, but I guarantee you he has left batteries in something so long. Everybody's had this happen. You open it up, there's this white dust inside, which everybody knows. Just try not to touch that as much as you fucking possibly can. But Phil would go, oh my God, I can't believe the batteries would be set like this. Like, who does this? Who lets them leak acid? This is bullshit, you guys.
And I'm turning it on and it goes right back off. Look, it turns on, it turns itself right back off. Why?
It's almost like it doesn't have a charge, Phil.
Why? It shows it's charging. I plugged it in and it shows it's charging now. I can't really, here you go. It does show that it's charging. But I don't know if it's an issue that it's out of power or I just have no idea. You can use a PS.
Feral Gaming, does that mean you sleep with other women?
PS5 controller, can you? Would that work with all games? I wonder if I can just order another one right now. Boy, I'm having a horrible tech day. Dude, my freaking printer broke and now this broke all in one day? This is insane.
His printer broke? Wait, his printer broke?
I can order it right now. It'll come overnight. But it's expensive. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
Dr. Detractor, oh my.
Filter, don't time people out. Just turn the limit back on. Because obviously these are a bunch of bots.
Wait. So I saw him cancel the order. Did he literally go from it don't work to Grug order new $200 controller? Like in what, 45 seconds to a minute?
Wow.
Oh, get the fuck out. Phil, god damn it.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to get another controller.
Oh
overnight.
My god.
The blue one.
With his $14 in King's tax, by the way.
Sadly, they don't have until like the middle of May, so I'm not getting that. I guess I just got to get the black one. The only one they have that can come overnight is the black one. Yep.
God damn. You see, guys, Cat has set it up so that the only one that can come overnight is the black one. These jokes write themselves. I'm not even doing anything.
Yep. Sucks. Oh, wait. No, they have the blue. And the blue's cheaper. What? They have the blue and the blue is cheaper. I want the blue. That's the actual one I want. Okay. Well, this is going to suck. Tonight is going to suck.
If Tyrone comes over, so will Cat.
Oh, crap. I had a 2 cart. All right, hold on.
You added 2 to
I don't want to
cart?
use PS5 controller. I don't like PS5 controller. I hate it.
I love my PS5 controller.
Okay, I don't necessarily hate it. I just dislike it. I like the feel of Xbox more. I've absolutely loved this controller, and all of a sudden it died, so...
All of a sudden... Oh, my God. All of a sudden. I don't know, guys. I took this 45, I pointed it at his head, I made his head a canoe, and then all of a sudden he stopped being alive. All of a sudden, you put a bullet through his gourd. Yeah, like I said, all of a sudden he stopped being alive. I don't know what happened. You shot him. No, man, I don't know. It just happened. You know, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to order somebody else.
All right. I'm getting a replacement. Okay. So I guess I'll look for a printer later. What's up, Jay? Good evening. How you doing? So what a bummer. So the thing just busted.
The thing just busted. The fucking shit, Bill. You have the opportunity. You could be like, well,
What the hell is wrong
if you'd like to learn anything from me, here's what you should learn, kids. Don't fucking hammer fist your controllers because now I'm out $200. Fuck, you could have rolled this into a pity bag. You could have. You could have been like, I was a dumbass and I fucking hit my controller and I broke it and I am a dumbass and it's going to cost me $200. No, what do you do instead? I don't know, guys. How did my controller break? There I was doing nothing besides beating the dog shit out of it. And all of a sudden my wife got 2 black eyes. I mean, my controller broke. What did I say?
Turns on and goes right back off. Yeah, it literally just turns itself right back off when I turn it on.
Yeah, she cowers every time that I raise my hand. I mean, the controller shuts off. What did I say?
I don't understand it. Why would it just turn itself right back off when I turn it on? It doesn't even make sense.
Why would she cower? I mean, why would it turn off?
Well, I guess it's just completely busted. It's crap. I have a PS5 controller I could try, but I don't really want to use a PS5 controller. I might have an older Xbox controller. Hold on. I might actually have an older Xbox controller. Okay.
We're going to get the closet clean out early. Mr. Burnell.
Xbox One.
Here we go.
All right, I'm using a regular Xbox One controller now. Sucks because the cord barely reaches. So, yeah.
Oh, look, Phil's a victim.
It's going to be interesting having to hold it like this to play, but we'll get it done. All right, this is my old Xbox One controller I was using before I got the Elite. So, all right, so this should work. This is wired now. And hey, look, no stick drift. There you go.
You beat the shit. Never mind. Okay. All right, let's get. Oh my God, how far behind? Fuck it, let's go.
Game news for today.
I'm sorry.
Pajamas on again. Yes.
Look, I am so. Holy fuck. Is that what is that called? Oh God, what is that called? They're in fucking Naruto. They look like they're throwing knives. What are those called? The throwing knives that have the little trailing tassel on the end. No, not a shuriken because those are 4-sided. The kunai. Is that a kunai? Because that looks like a kunai. It is going towards whatever it is going towards top memberships. Top memberships is going to get a kunai inside it. Goodbye, fingernail. I am sorry, Pope.
Shorts, pajamas. I guess it's pajamas. I was under the impression that when it's warm weather, people wear shorts.
I'm going to 1.5 because God.
So if you think that shorts,
it's already 9:30. Fuck me. I'm not going to be able to get. I'm not going to be able to get food.
Pajamas.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess I'm wearing pajamas.
I will sacrifice my health, you guys.
And I'm enjoying it too. It's super comfortable. Jasper Kitty, how are you, buddy? Jasper's here today.
And before you guys actually think I'm like suffering or something, like where I'm at, they have steak for lunch every day. So I had a steak and salad today. So don't feel bad.
And I don't know if he'll jump on the chair or not, but he's in the office. How's it going, Jasper boy? Are you gonna jump on the chair? He's walking around. He's walking around the office relaxing.
No one
Chillaxing
cares
today, like I said.
God, we're almost
Mozzie,
an hour behind,
18
Phil.
months as a member says, Phil, I got back from my trip to Colorado. Well, hopefully it was a good trip, Mozzie.
Yes,
Joshua, how are you this morning?
I'm a dumbass to Sidious TV.
Bonos Temos says, never skip the podcast again because we depend on you. Well, we're going to talk about that. Because
What?
yesterday, because we didn't do a podcast, I was able to get in 4 hours of Doom. Typically, I only do around 2.5 hours of gameplay on a stream because we're doing a 90-minute podcast. But yesterday, we forewent that. I did like a 20-minute intro, very abridged, and we jumped right into the game. And we made massive. We beat 4 whole chapters and almost a 5th.
In 4 hours? I figured you could get through 6.
In one sitting. So because of that, we made major strides. We're only, I think, around 7 chapters away from beating the game. The game has 22 chapters. So probably like the final third is left. And that's great. We have several streams of Doom lined up to try to wrap this up this week. So we could.
Is he playing on PC?
The goal is to try to beat Doom by the end of the week so we can move on to other stuff. Excuse me. So, wow, we already have shout-outs to do. I wasn't expecting this. All right.
It's a super chat. What do you mean you weren't expecting it? You started a stream, okay? Super chats are a thing. Tips are a thing. Memberships are a thing. What do you mean you weren't expecting it?
We'll tag to the $2 super chat. He says, what's your thought on art raiders? I don't know what that is. What's an art raider? I'd never heard of it. If you can elaborate, Tag, maybe I'll give you my opinion, but I don't know what that is. Thank you for the support early on here. And, okay. Here we go. Marathon art scandal. Oh, we already talked about that. We talked about that a few days ago on the show. I actually showed the art that was from an internet creator who had posted it to their social media that was blatantly stolen by supposedly a former person on the art team for Marathon. And that they claimed that they had fired this person previously. They didn't work for them anymore.
I don't care. I don't care.
It's not the first time Bungie has actually stolen content.
Don't care.
I'm sorry to hear that you sprained your rotator cuff for 2 weeks over there on Kick. Ouch. No, not Arc Raiders. Art Raiders. ART. It wasn't Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a game, right? But it's not that. It's Art Raiders. Is what he was talking about there. Okay, so.
Oh, look, we're going to adjust our little back thing that doesn't actually adjust anything. Again.
We have a few topics to discuss, all right? The first topic to discuss, let's talk about
your funeral.
Yesterday with no podcast and the effect
Damn it.
It had and how this is going to affect things moving forward, okay? First off, I love the Level 1 podcast. I do. I love chilling here with you guys every single day. This is a regular piece of my content daily.
Let me go ahead and translate this for you. I love not playing games and you guys giving me money. Am I wrong? Please tell me if I'm wrong in chat.
People love it. There's people who literally just tune in for the podcast, and when the gameplay starts, they leave. There's people who come by and support the podcast and say, well, when the game starts, I'm out of here, and they don't support the gameplay, That's okay. That's kind of the point of the show, is that it's supposed to be something to break up my content. I'm not just known as a guy who plays video games on the internet. I also have a podcast. I'm a podcaster who discusses topics and stuff like that, okay? So I hope you understand that is
yeah, money for hot air. Where's mine? Why am I toxic? God fucking damn it. Every goddamn time. When I look at it in my head, I see Yimmy. I see Yimmy toxic. And then I'm like, Yimmy doesn't make any sense. So that must be, why am I? So why am I toxic? Money for hot air? Where? You break my brain every time. Eventually I'll get used to it. I promise.
It's a thing now. It really is. It's a thing that has happened over the years that people now tune into the podcast and it has its own following. That's not just people who are into me playing games. Okay. Now, the thing is, the show, it could be anything, right? One day we could have a ton of news stories to talk about. Maybe one day I really want to discuss something that happened on a stream before that's really important. Maybe another day we need to discuss, hey, an upcoming event. What should we do? Should we plan a marathon? Should we talk about what the next DSP tries it reward is, right? And then one day I might have nothing to talk about.
I'm sorry. What happened? I'm awake. I promise.
Right? And that's fine. Like, all of that is cool. It doesn't always have to be the same thing every day. And that's what I like about the Level 1 podcast, is that it can change depending on what we're doing. But admittedly, when there is an extended period of time when either, number one, there's just not a lot to talk about on the show particularly, or number two, where we are in a lot of games, and we are backlogged and not really making tons of progress in said games because there's so many of them, there has been a distinct desire from people.
Not gonna lie, I am hyper fixated on his our left, his right arm, and I'm not impressed.
To say, can you end the show early or can you forego the podcast today? Can we get to the gameplay? Because that's what we want to see advancement with. Okay. So listening to what you guys have been saying.
You mean the stuff that they told you in the suggestion box, yet for years you were like, I can't do that, you guys, because how am I supposed to talk about the news and the things that are going on, correct? Is that what you mean? Or the people that you said were fucking regarded for bringing that idea up? Is that what you're talking about, Phil?
I made the determination that yesterday we would not do a podcast, and instead we would play 4 hours of Doom the Dark Ages. All right. So we had started.
You speak in French?
By noon, we started with Doom. I did a very brief, like 15, 20-minute intro. And all it was us talking. And then we jumped right into Doom. So how did it go? First off, when I started with Doom right away, everyone was confused. Like, no lie. Like, people were coming to the stream saying, what the? Why are you playing a game? Where's the podcast? What's going on? People were all like up in arms. Like, what's happening?
Doubt. Just doubt. God damn it. That is not fair. Okay? Look. You can't have the name Master Betty and then post that, because all I'm going to think for the rest of the goddamn stream is Chosen! Wee, wee, wee! And I fucking hate you for it. And at the same time, pat yourself on the fucking back, because now I can't get that fucking phrase out of my goddamn head. Wee, wee! I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.
Because, change. People fear change. Like, there was no podcast today. What's happening, right? But I think people eventually settled in. The thing with Doom is very simple, though. The game is so attention demanding. At any moment in Doom, if you're not—
It's attention demanding. Wee, wee, wee. See, you broke me. You have broken my fucking head, Master Betty.
Not paying attention, you're dead, right? An enemy will sneak up behind you, 2-hit kill. Because remember, I'm playing on ultra violence. I'm not playing on the standard difficulty, so I take insane damage. From like every hit takes like more than half of my energy bar and all of my armor.
It takes his armor. Wee, wee, wee.
So it's tough, okay?
God damn it.
And
this is
because of that, we don't—
You can't be here anymore, Master Betty.
get to talk, right? We really don't. Like, people try to tag me in chat and talk. I can't talk. I got to pay attention to the game.
Chosen! Chosen!
So it isn't for everyone. Like, for people who like to see me get challenged and rage when I die, they're liking the playthrough. For people who like to see a lot of gunplay and gore and demons being crushed, they're liking the playthrough. But the playthrough's not for everyone.
I'm not saying it's like personally affecting me. I'm saying it's making me laugh, Dr. Detractor.
Distinct audience out there that likes story. Well, the story of Doom the Dark Ages isn't that good. There's people out there who like interaction with me. Well, you're not getting that with Doom the Dark Ages, you see? So I think that the 4-hour stream worked, but it only worked for a certain audience. It definitely did not work for everybody. You know what I mean? Some people just don't like the game.
Oh yeah, Decidious TV. The enemy spawning behind him bullshit is so I'm playing on the same difficulty he is, Ultraviolence. I haven't played since I've been away, obviously, from my home, because I play on PS5. And there have been... So the first time I was introduced to a leader, I was just getting my cheeks clapped over and over and over and over again. And it had nothing to do with the fact of, they spawned behind me. No, I needed to figure out, okay, this has phases, it has waves. If you do X, Y, and Z, then A, B, and C will happen. So I had to figure out, okay, before I do X, Y, and Z, I have to kill this, do this, make sure I have this much health, and then kill those two things, and boom, the next phase of the fight appears. I had to figure that out. None of it had anything to do with minions spawned behind me. If fodder minions spawn behind you, you need to deal with them. Like, there is no mercy for fodder. If fodder appears behind you, you were stupid for not looking back there. Okay? So it must have taken me 8 or 10 attempts before I finally beat the first quote unquote leader. But that's to be expected. And this whole thing of they spawned behind me. Yeah, the game is going to try and skull fuck you. It's the game
that much. And so doing a 4-hour session of it, some people are like, it's disappointing that there was no podcast today. There was nothing.
The ethics department, Flutterdark.
Thing for me, right? But progress-wise, we did exactly what we set out to accomplish. 4 chapters and then almost an entire 5th chapter all accomplished within that stream. And there was only one break during it when my wife got home from work, and it basically was like nonstop progress. Okay, now even so, I got stuck on a particular room
Ira,
for like
what
30
did you
minutes.
send
There was
me?
one room that was just this insane gauntlet challenge that was very difficult, and that was like 3 minutes
God
of the stream.
damn it!
Now if I had just done a regular,
I'm sorry, y'all. I have to. I have to. What? I actually, I don't apologize. Y'all can blame Ira for this one.
I'm coming! One! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen
10 hours of this?
coming! Chosen one!
Absolutely not. Ira, you go to the corner. You are hereby punished. Oh, Ira, the corner. To the corner.
stream, that would have been like a third of the stream, you see? So because we did a longer one, it actually was okay that I got stuck on that room and it wasn't like
10. Ira linked me a video that was 10 hours of Chosen One, I'm Coming. 10 hours. Well played, sir. Well done. I'm gonna watch that during a workout.
like frustrating and it was like, oh, I feel didn't make any progress today. In fact, it was the opposite. So it went really well. Where are we in the game? Well, we beat chapters 10, 11, 12, and 13, and we're almost done with 14. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's around 8 chapters left in the game, okay? I've heard that some of the craziest, longest stuff in the game's at the end. This game, I'll be honest, it's an FPS, right? It's action-based. I honestly feel like a game like this maybe doesn't need to be so long, because when it's so long, it just becomes really repetitive. I mean, how many of the same enemy can you kill? How many zillions? And it's true, we're already, like, 13 chapters into a 22-chapter game, and we've killed the same enemies thousands of times already.
I'm going to run a hypothesis. All right. You all see 11:47:30 in the time code? All right. I need my audience to do me a solid. You got 100. I got 115 in chat right now. All right. I need you to pay very close attention, as much attention as you can, get as much entertainment, as much detail as you can over the next 30 seconds. Okay. And it's going to go at 1.5 speed, not the actual 30 seconds, but until we get to 11:48. I want to run an experiment. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, I don't know if the game will hold up for the second half-ish. One person who was in stream yesterday was like, oh yeah, this game is amazing in the end. You're going to love it. I hope so. Because I'll be honest, I've definitely seen a distinct dwindling of attendance and dwindling of viewership on the playthrough. You know, early on, that first couple of streams, everyone was excited. But now a lot of people are saying, it's just repetitive. It's the same thing.
All right, it's been 30 seconds. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, would you have rather watched that or 30 seconds of Chosen One? I'm coming. Chosen One. I'm coming. Chosen One. I'm coming. And I would take I would take the result of this and use this as an argument for Phil is the worst fucking streamer on the goddamn planet.
Thing over and over, and they're getting bored of it, which is why I'm pushing to finish this game this week. I hope you understand why, because I really do feel like this is the kind of game, no one's following the story at this point. Everyone's just like, well, what's the next thing he's going to blow up, right? So I'm trying to do my best to get through it, and I hope that you guys will join me for the next 3 days, because we're actually playing it every single day this week. We're playing it tonight as the late stream, tomorrow as the late stream, and as the daytime stream on.
Congratulations. It's been another 30 seconds, and you now have the knowledge that you would rather watch Chosen One, I'm Coming for a full minute rather than hearing Phil's original content. I don't know any more of a savage burn than, wow, I would rather watch a repetitive Kung Pao enter the fist clip over and over and over again than what you, an original content creator, have to say. That is just savagery of another level.
On Thursday. And FYI, on Thursday, we again are going to forego the level 1 podcast. So we have one today and tomorrow. We're skipping the podcast on Thursday to do another 4+ hours of progress and do. What I'm hoping is that between 2 hours tonight, 2 hours tomorrow, 4 hours on Thursday, we'll beat it. There's no guarantee that we will, okay? But maybe we will. And if we do, that'd be great. We can wrap it up and then we can focus on what's next.
Every 30 seconds now. Every 30 seconds. I am going to curse you. Anybody who is in my chat right now, because we're on the 30 seconds, right? Every 00, every 30. You're going to look down and be like, I would have rather heard Chosen One, Wii U, I'm coming. Or Wii U, Chosen, I'm coming. Or I'm coming, Wii U, Chosen. I would have rather heard that than Phil's fucking voice. I have cursed you for life. Every 30 seconds, you're going to be able to go, God damn it, bro's right.
I don't know what's next because, number one, we're still playing a bunch of games like Clair Obscure, like Blueprints. We're doing fun chill streams of Minecraft and American Truck Simulator. And then on top of that, we just started with the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which I've been enjoying a lot.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Next, not now, but the next 30-second stint, okay?
Great gameplay of that so far, and I want to play more, but now I don't even get to play it all week till Friday, you see? So the question is, should I focus more in on the stuff that we're already doing, or should I start a new playthrough? Because this Friday, Onimusha 2 HD comes out.
So that's 30.
Now,
that's 30 seconds via 1.5. Okay. So. All right. So I'm gonna bump it to 30 to 1.5, and I'm gonna let's go ahead and step it. Okay. Perfect.
I'm coming.
All right. 46. We're at 46. All right. We're gonna go 30 seconds.
Chosen One. I'm coming. 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 Chosen One.
That's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 1 in chat for Phil, 2 in chat for Chosen One. 1 for Phil, 2 for Chosen One. Because this may be the most savage burn we could ever give Phil. Lance the Lot running for 4 hours. That's a Monty Python reference, and I respect that. My point exactly. This is today. Phil is today. We have never heard Phil say these sentences today. And yet, at the same time, Chosen One is somehow more entertaining.
do that, but now you're talking about juggling that with everything else. And by the way, in a week after that, Elden Ring Night Rain comes out. Within a week of that, there's the launch of the Switch 2 with Mario Kart Tour, or is it World? Mario Kart World, if I get one. We'll see. There's also the Street Fighter 6 expansion. There's Summer Game Fest. There's the Xbox presentation, the showcase. There's all kinds of stuff going on in early June. So does it make sense?
We're going to do a 30-15 split. That's 30. Let's do a 15 split.
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one!
That's 15 seconds. It's amazing, isn't it? It really is. Phil is somehow more insufferable than Chosen One.
To start with Onimusha 2 now. Maybe I should hold off, being that it's an older game, and go to it when we have more time to focus on it, right? I don't know. Right now, things are kind of uncertain. But all this is, we don't even know if I'm going to beat Doom by Thursday. If I don't, then we probably need to play it again on Friday to wrap it up. So maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves to begin with, right?
Okay,
so
5 seconds.
let's quickly go over the schedule for the week.
Let's go over the schedule. Or
I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming!
I'm dying because I would honestly rather watch Chosen One than this shit. Hey, we're gonna go over the schedule. Fuck it. We're gonna do 30 seconds.
Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one! I'm coming! Chosen one!
There it is. 30 seconds. Now, a full 30 seconds of Phil.
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king.
Oh, God. I could actually... Dude, somebody needs to get Doug in on this shit. Mm-hmm. Where Doug is like, okay, for every, I don't know, however, every TTS message, we watch Chosen One. And then after a minute, it expires. But if we get another TTS message, we watch another chosen one, and it lasts for however long it lasts, or we watch Phil. Dude would make bank.
All right, so you guys know what's already planned, and you know what to expect. And then we'll
Yes, that was you, Dr. Detractor. Ada.
decide what we're going to do later on in the week, once we get there.
Somebody throw in a Dr. Detractor Ada into the redemption.
So as you can see, today it's Blueprints.
I know it gets stale, Bexiv, but come on.
It's finally returning, and I know for those who are fans of Blueprints, you've been disappointed. I hear you. I'm a fan of Blueprints too. I really love the game, and we haven't been able to play it much at all. We've been playing it once a week for the last month, and it sucks because you can't really make much progress with a 2.5, 3 hour gameplay session, But we're doing it today. Hopefully today we'll get advancement. I'd like to really solve the chess puzzle today if possible. The problem is we haven't found the room that has, it's either the king or the queen.
The chess puzzle was easy.
So I'm not sure which it is, but whatever that is, that room we haven't found yet, we need to know so we can solve the puzzle, okay? But we got other stuff we're doing too. We already got to room 46 a second time. Now we got to find these other keys. Remember, there's keys to open the doors in the underground. So we have to find these keys. Now we have an idea where they are. Maybe we can get one of these keys and open one of the secret underground doors with it. So we have more things to do in Blueprints. Tons of stuff. We'll see what we can get.
So I have yet to hit room 46. It's been forever and a decade. I just cannot get the because in order to get it, don't you need the power hammer down in the basement? You have to power hammer open it in order to open the 46th door. I have yet to be able to unlock the basement and then get to the 46th door. It sucks, but it's what you don't. God damn it. Okay, so then the Phil is better than me at this game.
Get done today. Hopefully one major accomplishment by the end of today's stream. Okay.
Because I've made it into the room. I've gotten the key to the basement, and then I see the very obvious brick wall that's like, hit me with a power hammer, and then you can unlock it. But whatever.
So tonight it's Doom the Dark Ages on the late stream. Okay. Tomorrow, Clear Obscure Expedition 33 continues. We're in a whole new area. We're going to do an optional dungeon with ice and fire combined, which is kind of a weird combination. That's supposed to be super tough, but it looks like I've been doing all right, so I might be able to beat it. And then continue on with the story. More Doom on Wednesday night. And then as I've already stated on Thursday, no podcast. It's going to be all Doom the Dark Ages gameplay, 4 hours, and hopefully we'll beat the game by the end. Thursday night will be American Truck Driver Simulator, returning for its weekly session. Then on Friday, it is to be determined. You might say, well,
I just realized it's 9:47 at night.
why? Well, because I don't know if we need another stream for Doom or not. If we need another stream for Doom, then we'll probably finish that on Friday. If we've beaten Doom, then we have options, right? We could do more Clear Obscure. We could do a bonus stream of Blueprints. We could play more fighting games. Or we could start on Amusha. But I don't really know what to say I want to do until we get there and we see if, Doom's done or not. We're definitely doing Friday Night Fights this week with the Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
God, I hope you get 0 tips.
Just on the fence as to what to play. I've been having a blast with Capcom versus SNK 2. I've been having good matches, great gameplay, getting better at it. I want to play more. But there's also more Alpha 3 Upper. But there's also 5, 6 other games I haven't tried. So I really don't know what to do on Friday night. I guess we'll figure it out together. I personally would probably want more CVS 2, but let's see what happens, okay?
Power sip.
Now, next week, on the 30th of May, is the release of Elden Ring Night Reign, okay? Now, here's the deal about Elden Ring Night Reign. A lot of people are acting. Hi, Jasper, you want to jump up here? You can come up.
Oh, my God.
Come up, buddy. Here we go. A lot of people are acting like Elden Ring Night Reign is basically Elden Ring. It's not, okay? I played the alpha, or what was it? No, the network test, right? And when I played the network test, I saw what it really is. Does it have gameplay elements of Elden Ring? Of course it does. But what it really is a roguelike / almost Fortnite-esque game. It's
a roguelike Fortnite-esque game. Those two do not combine. So expand.
Combination of gameplay of Elden Ring plus Fortnite, right?
Yes, I am Filth Pig.
You got to survive with a team. You got to kill generic enemies. You got to kill mini bosses. You got to kill big bosses while you're leveling up, while you're gathering new weapons and items in the environment. It's neat because the first time you're going through each area and you see a new boss, it's cool. Like, oh, wow, look at this cool new boss. Especially when you're fighting a boss that's not from Elden Ring. For example, when we're fighting the Centipede Demon, that was pretty cool because that's from Dark Souls. And we already know there's going to be bosses that, aren't from Elden Ring. For example, they already showed Nameless King from Dark Souls 3. And he's supposed to be like the final boss of one of the runs. That's going to be really neat to fight Nameless King. Okay. But
open world, roguelike, an extraction shooter with... okay.
But here's what...
yes, Dark Mage, you have been given permission. Go!
What I think about Elden Ring Night Reign. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I don't think it's going to have longevity. Why don't I think so? Because it's going to be very repetitive. As opposed to when you play Dark Souls or Elden Ring, you're exploring a giant world. You're going through various challenging dungeons. You're being crushed by certain bosses. And there's a lot to do.
Dude, do you not understand that roguelikes, the appeal of roguelikes is the roll? Like, when you get the shit roll, you're like, God fucking damn it. But when you get the good roll, you're like, I am God. But that's That's the point.
And there's a lot of content, there's a lot to explore, there's a lot of challenge, there's a lot of element of fail and then learn and adapt and succeed after the fact, and that's really where the element of fun comes from those games. In Night Rain, basically it's you do a run. Okay, did you win the run? Great. Did you lose the run? No, that sucks. Oh well, do another run.
Yes.
Do another run. Do another run. It's incredibly repetitive. And I feel like what'll happen is, number one, people will get bored with it after just a few sessions because it's the same thing over and over.
Yeah. And perfect example, Dr. Detractor. So you get a shit run, right? So I'm going to go with Enter the Gungeon, right? You get the baseball bat, the KC. The KC is a C-level weapon. I mean, that's what it's classified as. But you can do unholy damage in Enter the Gungeon with the KC. Like, you can just beat the fuck out of everyone with the KC. But it's classified as a C-level weapon. So you get a C-level weapon, you're like, oh, all I got is this bat. Well, if you figure out how to use that bat, if you figure out how to use the Corsair, if you figure out how to use the Cactus, if you figure out how to use all these things, you can make a shit run turn into an Omega run. That's the appeal of it. And then, I don't know, man, it's roguelike. If you get a shit run, you're not going to enjoy it. It's going to be not fun. No, dumbass. The point is, you need to try and figure out how to make shit weapons become alpha and omega weapons.
And then number two,
you fucking tard.
Imagine once you've seen all the content, because how many bosses could possibly be in Elden Ring Night Rain?
It has nothing to do with how many bosses. It has to do with how fucking godlike you feel.
I would guess 20. Now, I could be wrong, but let's say there's 20 bosses in it, right? Now, that's not including mini bosses. I mean, actual.
Dude, all right, hold on. I know. I got to let him cook, and I'm actually going to have to end the stream soon. Fuck. So, which means more to you, right? The first time that you beat the boss, like the end boss, let's say there's, like he says, there's 20 bosses, right? You end 20 bosses, and you barely scrape through by the skin of your teeth. You're like, aha! It's momentous. It is just huge, right? It is, I can't believe I finally beat it, right? That is a great feeling. To me, not the best feeling. The best feeling is when I figured out the game enough that boss 20 is my bitch. To where I just walk in and be like, oh, look at you. Oh, no. Go ahead. Spam that attack. Oh, that's a total block. You are pittance. You are nothing. You are nothing to me. You are just, oh, look, he's using his ultimate. His ultimate, children. He's using his ultimate. Hold on. Oh, look at that. It didn't hurt me at all. Okay, now hold on. Let me go ahead. Because I've been working this. I've been working this run. I got this weapon. I got this add-on. I got this buff. I got this debuff, which actually turns out to be a buff. And then, okay, and now I'm going to one-shot your ass. To me, that's the end game. That is the catharsis. Like, don't get me wrong. The first catharsis of like beating the end boss is good. 100%. It's amazing. But the catharsis of making the boss your bitch, that's the appeal of roguelikes to me.
Actual bosses, remember there's 3 stages. Jasper just hit my keyboard. Hopefully he didn't screw up the stream. So, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Let's say there's 20 bosses, right? That's enough for a certain amount of runs. But again, once you've done them all, you beat those bosses.
I'll give you an example, right? It's the difference between, I am designed to kill you. You can't be better than me. Really? Release restraint level 1. That is the end game. When you as a player get to release restraint level 0, that's the end game. That is when you have, that is the catharsis. That is the I am Omega. That is the I am God. That is the pinnacle of that game.
This is once you've kind of seen everything. And it's unlike, again, a real Dark Souls or Elden Ring game where you always have another legacy dungeon to explore. You always have more to do. I mean, take a look at last year's Elden Ring expansion. What was it called? Shadow of the Erd Tree? That was huge. I mean, that was arguably almost the size of half, if not more, of regular Elden Ring. It ended up being, what, was it like 40 plus hours of gameplay because there was so much to do? But it was always something new, a new dungeon, right? Something new.
Good
so,
call, Farrell.
I don't know how this game's going to hold up. If it's really just one map and you just keep dropping in it and you keep fighting the same bosses, I feel like it's going to have the same kind of attention that Fortnite gets, you know, because there is obviously a community for Fortnite, right? But that community is a community that likes repetitive games, a community that likes Jasper Kitty. Is that true? Do Fortnite players like Jasper Kitty? But you hear what I'm saying, right?
No.
It's basically just not.
That's not it.
It's not Elden Ring. I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's the new Elden Ring. It's totally not. You're going to see when you finally get to see people play it and understand it.
When hope is gone, release this lock and send me on a moonlit walk.
That it's not Elden Ring in any way, shape, or form. It does have that gameplay element, and it's going to have enemies and bosses from it, but it's going to be way different with that gameplay loop. All right? So I guess we'll see what happens. But like already people are like, oh, are you so excited for it? I'm like, not really. I think that'll be something I'll play a few times in the schedule. And once we've seen all the bosses, people are going to be bored. Also, there's another thing you got to keep in mind.
Bro, it doesn't. Dude, this is. I'm gonna do this video. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it. It is gonna be a long ass video. I'm gonna have to hype it. It might be. It's like my first documentary I did. I don't know how good it's gonna do. It did okay. And I am gonna do why Doug works and why Phil doesn't. And Doug could take Mario Paint and make it a banger. Doug could take Pong and make it a banger.
When I play Elden Ring or I play Dark Souls, I can play it at my own pace and I can talk with you guys. When I'm doing Elden Ring Night Rain, I'm playing with a team of people online and I got to be playing nonstop. I literally can't just put the controller down and talk. I can't do that. I'm playing. So much like right now, what's going on with Doom the Dark Ages where I can't really talk with you guys or interact, that's exactly what's going to happen when I play Elden Ring Night Rain. So I think a lot of people are thinking this game's going to be like ginormously popular for me. I don't think so. I'm not saying that
right, because you don't have friends, Phil.
I won't enjoy it. I'm just thinking that it will end up kind of dying out fast. So I guess we'll see. All right. But that's up in about a week. And then after that, we're right into all kinds of exciting stuff. Like I said, the Switch 2 launch with Mario Kart World, the Street Fighter 6 expansion, the rebalance, and the Elena releasing, Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase, and more coming in June. June is a big, big month for gaming. It's going to be very exciting. Okay, so good stuff coming. Okay, all right, good stuff. So we got through that. Let's see here. Our first tip of the day came in.
All right, so I got to ask. No. That's a bit too ego stroking. Maybe I'll ask later, but for now, no.
Yeah, I told you guys last night. So should we talk about this now? This person is saying, I can't wait for more Doom, and also where you're able to return or cancel the controller order from last night. Well, if you weren't here last night, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, dear God.
Okay.
Let's go.
1 second.
Fuck you, Phil.
There are some exceptions.
There we go.
I use the Xbox Elite 2 controller.
Stop flexing in that you use that controller. Not that you can actually flex, because you can't. My God, how do you have negative traps? How do you have negative traps?
When I play games on my gaming PC. There are some exceptions. For example, when I'm playing Doom or Call of Duty, I'm using mouse and keyboard. When I'm playing fighting games, I use the Victrix Pro joystick. But this is the gamepad that I have been using for pretty much every single game I've played.
Until you beat the fuck out of it like you probably do your wife.
Since we got...
Yeah, I fucking said it.
This gaming PC last summer, all right? I love this pad. It's incredibly comfortable. First of all, it's weighted because it has a built-in battery, and the weight is great.
Just like his wife. I love this woman. You know, she's incredibly weighted, and I love her. Yeah, I fucking said it.
I like that it has weight to it. It's got nice comfort grips.
She has nice comfort grips on the side. Okay, now I'm starting to get uncomfortable. Now I'm starting to go down realms that I feel like are a bit too dark. I'm not going to walk it back yet, but I'm close to walking it back. So Ket has comfort grips. We're just going to go with the... God, I feel so fucking toxic right now.
That I really liked in my hand, the texture, okay?
Oh, God damn it. No.
Like the feeling of the triggers and the fact that they're adjustable. The thumbsticks, there's different thumbsticks that I can swap out for comfort in different games.
You can't call them thumbsticks. God damn it.
Games as well. The D-pad is actually adjustable. Look, comes right off. And you can put replacement D-pads on there too. So I really like all the different features that this gamepad has. But all of a
Look, I need you guys to understand how much I'm restraining myself. I counted at least 7 jokes right there. Between D-pads and thumbsticks and all these things. I counted 7 fucking jokes at minimum. I didn't say a goddamn word, okay? I need some recognition for that. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm gonna go to hell.
All of a sudden, recently, I've been having some issues with it. And I first started noticing these issues when we were playing Minecraft, Java Edition, and I finally got the mod in there for controllers, so you could use a controller in Minecraft. So, when we were playing, I noticed that my right thumbstick was starting to drift, and it was notably drifting either up or left.
To Tyrone? No, I'm sorry, your controller. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I took my cleaner, because I actually have this, blowgun, you use the clean keyboard.
You can't do this to me, Phil.
Boards and fans on computers and stuff. So I actually used it to clean off the right thumbstick fully. I actually put the little brush threads in there, get all the gunk out, blew it off.
Yeah. Did you lick it clean, Phil? After the other dude was in there, did you lick it clean? God, I'm gonna go to hell.
All clean, and then it stopped doing it. All right. Last night I booted up Minecraft, and immediately I had stick drift again. And I'm
God. So Cat was drifting towards another stick. All right, fuck it. I'm going all in. Y'all want it? Fuck it. So Cat was drifting towards another stick. Was she, Phil?
I'm like, well, this is weird because I'm playing Clair Obscure, right? I'm playing Blueprints. I'm playing Truck Simulator. I'm playing all these.
Yeah, you're playing all these games. Yet Cat is drifting towards another stick. What a conundrum you have, Phil.
Other games, and I'm not noticing any stick drift. It's only Minecraft, for some bizarre reason, is giving me the stick drift, right?
It's only when you play Minecraft that Cat drifts to another stick.
So I said, well, I wonder what's going on. So I'm messing with it. I'm trying to get it to stop. It just keeps doing it. I'm like, what is going on here? This is stupid.
Damn it. I don't even have to make a joke here.
So finally, I just kind of went, boop, with my hand, thinking maybe there's something in there.
So then I hit Cat to get the stick drift to stop happening. God damn it.
Loose in or,
To get her to... I'm letting it go. This is going to go too dark too fast. If I don't stop now, I'm going to say something that can be used against me 5 years from now. I can't keep going. I can't. Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. You can't set me up like this.
And the controller turned off. And I was like, what the? Did I just break the controller? So I'm like freaking out. I turn it back on. Immediately it turns itself off again. Okay?
He tries to turn Cat on. She immediately turns off again. Well, Tyrone's nearby, my dude.
Plug it in to the USB cable. So now it's supposed to get direct power. It turns on and it turns right off again. And I was like, oh my God, did I just break and destroy my controller? Well, guess what? No. Here's what happened. The controller was ajar.
I can't.
Those who don't know, I have the accessories kit for this, and the accessories kit has a charging stand or dock, and what you do is you just put the controller flat. It actually has these connectors on the back that charge the battery. So all you do is you put it flat on it, and it goes, vibrates, and the light...
Oh my God, stop! You just put it down there, and it vibrates. Stop. Just stop.
Turns on, and you know that it's charging. So the last time that I had played with it, I had accidentally not put it flat on the charger, and I thought it had been charging, and it wasn't. So basically, the charge must have died, okay? So when I went to play Minecraft, it was a dead controller, and I didn't know that. It had, like, very little charge in it, and then it died, and I couldn't get it to work again. So I charged it for about an hour, and then I tried again, and it worked, okay? Now, the stick drift is still an issue, but the weird part about it is the stick drift only seems to happen in Minecraft. So...
So what you're saying is when you're playing Minecraft, that's the only time she wants to seek another stick?
Would cause stick drift only in Minecraft and not other games? Well, this is a simple solution. I'm using a mod to get controllers to work in Minecraft. This is not, the developers of Minecraft programmed the controller compatibility. Someone else did for free. So essentially what I'm thinking is, whatever this Minecraft mod is that I'm using to use this controller, it's incredibly sensitive. So yes, is it true that this controller probably has slight stick drift? Yes, it probably does. I think it is slightly drifting to the left or up. When I move it around, it kind of slightly sticks in that direction, okay? But it's not...
Yeah, and all jokes aside, myself 86, change the fucking dead zone. Like the amount of movement directionally that you have that you can create dead zone is enormous in a pro controller. All you have to do is add dead zone to it, and all of a sudden, stick drift is gone.
Not having an issue in any game but Minecraft, because the other games have in their code basically a way to say, okay, don't start moving with such a nuanced input. At least make it be a certain level of input for it to register as a left or up motion. But apparently this
Yes, that is dead zone.
Minecraft mod is just very sensitive. Like, oh, the moment that it even starts moving in any direction, it counted. See?
So adjust the dead zone.
So I think that's what it is. We'll see today. I'm going to play Blueprints, right? If all of a sudden it starts moving itself, we know that the controller has an issue. But I think that that's what it is. It's the Minecraft mod, okay?
Yeah, Chris Lee, exactly. He wants to sound smart here. This is a nothing burger. It is... add 20 points of dead zone everywhere. And this is nothing.
Now, as you can see, the controller's on and synced. So it's not having problems, okay? It seems like it's working fine. Hopefully, we'll have no issue today playing Blueprints. And for the question, because someone had done the $2 tip, said, were you able to cancel or whatever? So what happened was, I panicked last night because I realized...
Oh, you panicked. Whoever could have seen that coming?
Oh shit, I'm playing Blueprints tomorrow. I need this controller. And I panicked, not realizing that I already had another one. I actually have my original Xbox controller over there from the Xbox Series X. It's a blue one that I was using with it. And it still works fine. I forgot about that. So I kind of panicked, and I ran to Amazon, and I bought a replacement controller. And it was supposed to be overnight delivery coming this morning, so it would have been here in time for this stream. But
Tyrone's coming this morning? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I misheard that. Sorry.
Then, during the stream, I got this working again, and I was like, oh, so I really don't need it. And I was able to cancel the order. So I don't have two now, which is good. You know, I didn't need an extra one. But, you know, it was kind of a panicked thing. I probably should have just cooled down a bit before I rushed to buy a replacement, right?
Was that self-reflection? Holy shit. Everybody, buy stock in hell freezing over.
So, yeah, it was a silly thing on the late stream, but it ended up, you know, it's not as bad as it looks originally.
I disagree, Phil. I think that is just as bad as it looks. Holy shit. I don't have words here. I just have bald spots. Brother, how do you have a part after your part? Like, look, if you're going to part your hair down this point, right? I get it. You're going to part it but then you have a part after your part. How do you have two parts in your hair? You are the Titanic movie. You have two parts. How? Oh my God.
Originally. And I cooled my jets and I stopped being so, agitated about it. So now I'm not worried. I think it'll be fine. And even if it doesn't work, if it breaks, I know I have that Xbox controller over there that I can temporarily use.
Okay, good. Excalibur, I'm glad you saw it too, because I was like, Angels 10, you need to go ahead and land on runway Phil Burnell because, dear God.
I might even wirelessly sync it, because I know you can wirelessly sync Xbox controllers, right? And I have the adapter, so maybe I'll do it that way and just use that one for a little bit.
Yo, bro, I heard you like parts, so I put a part in your part so you can part while you part.
Then rush out and buy another Elite controller. I mean, I could, but... So anyway, since this happened yesterday, all right, I've gotten comments on videos. I've got people writing me emails. I got people DMing me on X, and they're all like, yeah, this controller is great, but it breaks easily. So basically, this controller is faulty. Everyone's complaining. The Elite and Elite 2 controllers are great. They feel amazing when it's working, but it breaks. Not only does it have stick drift...
Yeah, if you beat the shit out of them, right... Here's this wonderful woman. I'm just going to call her Sarah, right? Because I know that Kat's name is Kat, right? This is Sarah, and she's a wonderful woman. And I'm hearing feedback, everybody, right, you guys, that if you beat the shit out of Sarah, that Sarah, becomes kind of, pissy and, doesn't want to do what you want her to do anymore. Yeah, because you're beating the shit out of her. It's a piece of tech. I'm not saying it's a human, right? But if you beat the shit out of your... Brother, look. I was assigned MP5 integrally suppressed SD, so MP5 SD on SWAT. You could not find, even after range day, you could not find a speck of carbon on that bitch, right? That was my girl, because that's what I relied on SWAT hits. You would find her lubed, you would find her clean, you would find she was butter. You would never disrespect my MP5. I would never disrespect my MP5. I treated her like she was gold, because if I had to actually take a shot, it was on her. You're a streamer. Your Xbox controller, that's your MP5. You ought to treat your tech like it's your girl. Lubed, air blown out, cleaned, taking Q-tips and making sure all the parts are working, taken apart with screwdrivers and making sure you take the case off and getting dust out of there. It's your job to do that. And it's not, nobody forced me. Nobody forced me to clean my MP5 like I cleaned it, right? All they did was a carbon check, right? So if I was on range, right, and they said, hey, I want to do a carbon check. The guy would take his glove off, he'd rack it back, and then he would check barrel, and he would check on the mag feed. And if he came out and he had black on his finger at any point, he'd be like, what the fuck is this? As he rightfully should have. Nah.
$10 will go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Darkside, I'll get you in 2 seconds, dude. No, would not happen. Because I knew how important, same with my sidearm. My sidearm was the same way. I knew it was a tool of my profession. I needed it to be clean, functional, the whole nine. You could not find a fucking fleck of dust that was not supposed to be on either of those firearms without my say-so. Phil, on the other hand, just beats the piss out of his controller. Why? I have no idea. Darkside Renner, thank you for the 10. I'm really sorry again about the color scheme. I haven't fixed it yet. I apologize. Jimmy Firecracker here, reporting live from a DSP stream where this balding hillbilly, who may or may not beat his wife, is now demonstrating his technique on an overpriced controller. Film at 11. Darkside, thank you for the 10, brother. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's exactly what this is. Have some pride in your craft, dude.
But sometimes things just outright stop working. One person said their battery just died out of nowhere for no reason. So that sucks. I don't know why they'd be charging 130. I think the minimum I've ever seen this for is like 130. I think right now you can get...
I know. I paused him a lot. I'll let him cook a lot after this. Am I insane? Right. Look, give me a one in chat if you understand where I'm coming from, when I say your tools are a reflection of yourself, right? If your tools are clean, if your materials are clean, if your process is clean, like, it reflects on you as an employee of that profession, right? Because I feel like I'm going crazy here. Like okay, maybe I'm not going crazy. I'm seeing a lot of ones in chat. So maybe I'm not going crazy, because as I'm talking about how much I cleaned this fucking thing and how much I treated it like it was an extension of myself, I'm like, fuck, maybe I'm actually unhinged. Maybe I'm crazy. But no, I'm seeing lots of ones. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do. Thank you, guys.
Get this blue one for like 140, but the black one's like almost $200 on Amazon. So why an insanely expensive controller is infamous for dying out, I have absolutely no idea. Why would you charge more for something that breaks easily? That doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? I don't know. I don't know what Microsoft's up to. I love the
Dr.
controller.
Detractor says I'm unhinged.
But now people are recommending that I get all these other controllers. Like, no lie, like I got like 5 recommendations for different controllers that I should get. So that I have one that will last and it won't break like this one. Maybe eventually I will try it. You know, maybe I'll try some other controllers. This is the only one that I've been using since I got my gaming PC. So maybe it makes sense to every once in a while try a new piece of hardware. Maybe I could do it, a testing of it on stream and tell you my overall thoughts about it. Could. I'll think about it. Right now, if this one works, fine. Maybe what I'll do is if this does break, I'll use the regular Xbox controller in the meantime and I'll order a different brand and that way we can try a new one. Okay? All right. They charge $20 because tariffs, they don't care. What do you mean? What do you mean they charge $20? I don't know what you mean by that.
What?
Okay. Anyway, folks.
Oh, my dude. My dude. Full Christian name. Schedule maintenance for your equipment, or it will schedule that maintenance for you. I don't know if I've actually ever heard that phrase before, but I am stealing it 100%. That is amazing.
You know what's funny? Hot Sauce, who we know is a troll, on Kick says, "Can you lean over again so we can see the bald spot better?" You mean the top of my head? This part here?
Yeah, that bald spot,
I have
yes.
in my hair, that's a bald spot to you?
Yes.
Part. Have you ever heard of a part before?
No, I'm not biting. I'm not biting. Go.
I actually am starting to lose hair to the back of my head. Not it's a part. I swear to people on the internet, some of you are just so insane. Like, you hyperfixate, you hyperfocus on the dumb stuff that doesn't even exist. And then you regurgitate it in your own circles.
Regurgitate, not regurgitate.
Like morons. And you think it's true.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it, one who waits. Let's back it up. We'll go 15 seconds. Let's go. 15 seconds. Let's go.
Heart. I swear, you people on the internet, some of you are just so insane. Like, you hyperfixate, you hyperfocus on the dumbest stuff that doesn't even exist. And then you regurgitate it in your own circles like morons. And you think it's true. You're nuts. It's called a natural part. See it right here? It's a natural.
Hold on. Hey guys, this is a natural part. That's a natural part. I can't. It's a natural part.
It's a natural part in my hair that happens because when you have hair, you get a part. It just happens. It's not a bald spot. There's hair there. Hair, it just parts there.
Hey guys, look, it's another natural part. There's another natural part right here. I'm gonna die. Oh my god.
The level of a mania. My bald spot is way back. I'm telling you, I'm losing my.
There's another part. There's another
hair right back here at the back of my head. I know that. Right here, there's a spot at the back of my head that I'm losing some hair. I'm well. That's not a big deal. But
hey, look, there's another part. There's another part.
Not here where you're claiming that I have bald. He's bald. No, how am I bald?
Yes.
You fucking idiot. People are so weird. Are they not? Are they?
Oh my god, dude, just own it. Just own it. Dude, Dr. Detractor, you were like, we do, but we love you anyway. Hit me with it. Hit me, y'all hit me with my most unhinged fucking shenanigans, right? Broside Phil, you take things too seriously. Broside Phil, you like the booze too much. Broside Phil, you take things too personally, right? Like, hit me with it. Hit me with something good, right? And I'll address it. Let's go.
Fucking bizarre. And again, they'll just.
My laugh is extremely unhinged. You're not wrong.
Sitting there and they'll just regurgitate the same nonsense and then they believe it. Oh, no, it's true. It's a meme, so it must be true.
I remember Starcraft. Fear Monarch, Starcraft does not exist. I don't know what to tell you.
If you say so, stupid. I mean, I can't make you have an independent.
But so here's the difference, right? So let's listen to Phil again.
Here, are they not? They're fucking bizarre. And again, they'll just sitting there and they'll just regurgitate the same nonsense and then they believe it. Oh, no, it's true. It's a meme, so it must be true.
Hold on.
Not a big deal. But not here.
Oh, Dr. Detractor's throwing hands. Let's go. Hold on. No, she's. This is good. Hold on. Let me bring this one up as how to deal with it because this is a tough one. It is. So, Phil, let's go.
Here, where you're claiming that I have bald. He's bald. No, how am I bald? Are you fucking idiot?
You are bald.
People are so weird. Are they not? They're fucking bizarre. And
all right. Broside Phil, the way you cried and ranted during the StarCraft stream when certain topics came up, it even rose to worry me. And Dr. Detractor, I got nothing. I got nothing. You got me. I was overly sensitive, and I should not have behaved that way. In that respect, I was in the wrong. When certain topics come up, yep, they hit me sideways. I don't know what to tell you on that one. And I know it rose to worry you. Fuck. And I actually feel bad about that, Dr. Detractor, that it rose to worry you. And I hope to never do that to you again. Here's the difference, right? If it was something like I was balding, or if it was something personal to attack, which Dr. Detractor didn't really personally attack, it was, but it wasn't. But even if she did, she was like, oh, your hair's thinning. Yep. My hair's thinning. It happens. I'm 41. Of course my hair's thinning. Why wouldn't it? But here's the thing. I'm not going after Dr. Detractor as, oh, you fucking psycho bitch troll. How the fuck dare you talk to me in this way? Blah, blah, blah. Fuck. No, Dr. Detractor is some of the best people you could ever fucking hope to know. Phil doesn't have this. Phil does not have perspective in terms of who views him, why they view him, if they're quote unquote legit viewers, or anything of the like. It is, the man is living under the notion that at all times people hate him. 100% people hate him. And he can't. So when people talk about his, why do you have why are you balding? Bro, here's how Phil, please watch this. Fucking tag him. I don't care. Clip this, tag him. Bill, here's how you handle it. Why are you balding? 'Cause I'm old. I'm fucking old. I'm 43 years old. I'm gonna bald, my dude. It's gonna happen. And look, y'all, if y'all can't see past a 43-year-old balding, you can't see past a 43-year-old balding. But I'm balding. I'm 43. Fuck. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let's try and find Japan, right? Hold on. Is this Japan? Show your hair towards the camera. No, that's not Japan. Let's try and find the Grand Canyon. Fucking pull your hands up. Is that the Grand Canyon? No, that's not. Fuck. One of these days, y'all. One of these days, we're going to find Japan. One of these days, we'll find the Grand Canyon. I promise. Let me know when we find it, and I'll screen cap it, and then I'll put it on Twitter. I'll be like, we found Japan. This is a thing you can sell, Phil. This is a thing you could own and be like, behold, we have found the Grand Canyon in Phil's hair. Behold, we have found Japan in Phil's hair. Make it fun. Make it hilarious. But no, what do we have with Phil? I'm not balding. Bro, I'm a borderline alcoholic that takes things way too personally. Okay? It's just what I am. Am I working on that? Fuck yes, I'm working on it. Am I working on it well? Well, that remains to be seen. But own what you are. Maybe I'm being crazy here. I am. I'm probably being crazy. Fuck it. Let's go.
And again, they'll just sitting there and they'll just regurgitate the same nonsense and then they believe it. Oh, no, it's true. It's a meme, so it must be true. If you say so, stupid. I mean, I can't.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, if you want to be a dunce and a fucking amoeba your whole life and believe your bullshit, go for it. But it just makes you a completely worthless person. It just makes you completely pointless to society as a whole.
No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm just going to let him go.
Anyway. All right, so, guys.
Bro, thank you. I'm just going to leave it on screen. 1000% Jared H.
We are currently at 73 goals hit of support this week. We actually had a really good thing going. I hadn't been actually telling you guys, but we had hit every single support goal since last week's Call of Duty stream, which was Sunday night of not this week, but last week. So over a week straight, we've been hitting the goals.
That's a
and then
bit.
Last night,
Full Christian name. This is a bit.
All right? We failed. And there's not much you can do about it. You can't do it every single time, right? And I know that. I'm well aware of that. Because some people are like, oh, does this mean that you're going to quit Minecraft? No. I am disappointed because we had such a good thing going. And we actually had a really good crowd for Minecraft last night. They're very interactive and we were chatting and having a good time together.
I'll take a look at it,
I don't really know again, you know, why.
God, Tyrone
anything happened
Biggums,
that.
dude,
I don't think
come
there's a
on.
particular reason. It wasn't that people were like, oh, Minecraft sucks, don't play it. In fact, last night's Minecraft stream was great. We went into a cave system, and the caves are very different in Minecraft now. It was gorgeous because, number one, I had the new lighting, and there was also a whole new cave biome we discovered, and we got resources that we need now to make iron equipment. We found diamonds, now we can go back and get diamonds and stuff. It actually was a very...
But nobody is looking at your diamonds, and nobody is looking at your Minecraft stream. You know what they're looking at, Phil? They're looking at your fucking hairline. Because you took such offense to your hairline that it's not a bad part, it's not bad, it's good, okay? And the people who say it's bad are stupid. So now everyone is looking at your hairline. Do you get it? In your words, I'm going to pull a you, Phil. You get it?
very fruitful session of Minecraft, okay? 1 second.
I saw at least 3 parts there.
Second, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Oh, panic mode, Minecraft stuff. I don't think. Okay. So I don't think that particularly there's anything there that is like, oh, panic mode, Minecraft's not doing well. It was just a random night when the people who were supportive couldn't be there, and for whatever reason, we didn't hit the goal.
The people who supported it, not the mass of people, not the crowd, just, you know, them 1 or 2 people.
We raised over $50 to support. So not freaking out about it, but that's why we're at 73 instead of 74. We would have been at 74 if we hit every goal this week so far, okay? So, FYI, today, let's get back on track. All right, let's do it, if we can. Let's get some support for the return of the podcast, for the return of Blueprints. And when we hit 80 goals, we're doing DSP Tries It, Red Robin. We already talked about this, that we looked at the menu. It looks like they have some pretty good stuff, including these crazy summertime barbecue nachos that have meat and sauces and cheese and stuff. We're probably going to get a big burger. I don't know what their size
burger
are, but we're going to do a few different things. And you might say, well, why am I trying Red Robin all of a sudden? Because usually for DSP Tries It, I do like a fast food style thing. Well, we've been doing fast food pretty much nonstop. I mean, we've done everything recently. McDonald's, we've done Burger King, we did Wendy's, we did Taco Bell. We've been doing, you know, everything in a row. And rather than just do more fast food, it's been interesting because many restaurants that are more sit-down style have been trying to compete.
Sit down style. Brother, I don't know if you have redemption in your future. Like,
directly with fast food. What do I mean by that? Well, American fast food prices have
siege mode
skyrocketed in the last couple of years. You know, an actual combo meal at McDonald's costs almost $20 now.
No, it doesn't. No, a combo meal does not cost $20. 11, 12, 13, maybe, if supersized. But a number 1 meal, 20? No.
So if you can go to a sit-down restaurant and get a burger that's twice as big, that's freshly made, that tastes better for about the same price, why would you go to McDonald's? So I'm going to actually test this myself. We're going to get some Red Robin food, and we're going to see if it's as good as the local other stuff that's around the same price, okay? So I hope that you guys will tune in when that happens, likely later in the week, all right? So please support the streams.
No.
Everything helps. Super chats, super stickers, membership.
Great.
Tips and gifted memberships on YouTube. Subs and gifted subs on Kick, and of course, tips, which anyone can do. Notable.
No, she did. I said she did. He did. He managed. This motherfucker. Phil got baited into saying Indrid step on me.
Today, it would be great if on this stream we can get some subs on Kick. All right? It would be amazing. Right now.
God, I hope he doesn't.
Now, we have lagged behind on Kick because we lost a whole bunch of subs that I had.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
No one renewed them. So we're down by hundreds of subs on Kick.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
It would be great to get some of those back. Even if it's just you could do 1 sub today, that would help. To get some subs right now on Kick would be amazing. So please support on Kick today if you can. Subs greatly appreciated. Now, I'm not saying that if you're not on Kick, you know, that doesn't help. It absolutely does. Any support today would be greatly appreciated. Let's hit the goal today. Let's get back on track of hitting the goals every stream. If we actually do hit goals now every stream, okay, we'll actually be doing DSP Tries It, Red Robin this Friday. But we have
Red Robin, come. At least I hope Tyrone is your cook. Yeah, I said it. I said it, Phil. I hope Tyrone works for Red Robin. He realizes it's Phil Burnell and it becomes Red Robin, come. The mayonnaise is going to be extra special, boy.
have to hit goals every stream. So let's see what happens. Okay, we could do it this Friday. I'd be excited to do it on Friday if you guys wanted to see it then. Okay, cool. Now, we will need to talk about DSP Tries It for the next reward at 90 goals hit. And there's already been some interesting ideas. For example, some people have said, what about trying hot sauces and stuff like that?
I disagree. I think you should try 45 ACP.
Like, I'd be willing to do that. But first of all, I need to know the hot sauces you guys want me to test.
45 ACP. It's the super hottest sauce ever.
And then what I would have to do is get food ahead of time. Like maybe I would get some.
I will donate a 1911.
Like, boneless chicken bites or whatever.
No. You don't need it. The 1911 has no bones.
From the grocery store that I could try the hot sauce on. I don't want to just sit here sucking cups of hot sauce. I want to have it with food, right? So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll start talking about that over the course of this week and figure out what the 90 reward will be. Keep in mind, I already know what the next marathon is going to be. I already have a great idea for it, but I'm not going to reveal it as of yet, okay? Cool.
Dude, if the next marathon, the one that he is like, I'm going to choose it, like, does fucking dick, the fallout will be biblical.
All right, Tag says, can we do a stream where I read submitted short stories? What does that mean? Submitted short stories? You mean just like read them, narrate them?
Yes.
Like I'm an audiobook narrator or something?
Yes.
I still don't understand. What is this one chip challenge? Isn't it that there's a really spicy chip or something? Right?
Good. And Dissension, good call. From the birthday stream, he still owes a full fucking marathon. But he was like, but we hit the marathon so close to my birthday that we're just going to combine it and make it. Nah. You still owe a $15,000 marathon, you scamming piece of shit.
Let's see here. If a Cowboy fan says, do you think you'd have time to chill and chat on the podcast later on? Is the Subway sandwich literally the worst food you've had? Subway is the worst thing I've ever had on DSP Tries It. Sorry, it just is. The price, the flavor, the value, and the fact that...
And the humanity. Don't forget the humanity, guys. If you value humanity, you won't buy Subway.
Stuff was wrong. Stuff didn't have enough portion.
I'm buying Subway tonight, probably. I'm not lying.
The fact that the dessert was inedible, that was the worst episode of DSP Tries I've ever done by far. I mean, entertainment-wise, it was very entertaining to watch, but to eat that was abysmal. That's like absolute bottom of the barrel of what you would want to eat. Out of all the things I ate, because years ago I had a salad from Wendy's that gave me the runs. Okay, but that salad actually tasted good when I ate. Man. Okay, I've had the Buttery Jack burger, and that was disgusting soupy with butter. But again, it tasted good when I ate it. I've had the actual pools of coagulated grease and cheese crust, Pizza Hut pizza.
Pizza Hut pizza, dude, that is drunk food through and through, dog.
That was absolutely revolting.
Yeah, it's drunk food.
But still, at least for the first cup of disgusting grease, it still tasted kind of good. The Subway tasted bad, didn't have correct portioning, was way too expensive, was unhealthy, and the dessert
was unhealthy. I have never been so close to throwing out the N-word, like casually, in terms of my dude. I'm just going to say that, my dude. You're trying to tell me bread, meat, veggies, and sauce is somehow worse than ground quote-unquote beef, deep fried fries, an Omega-style cola from fucking McDonald's. That's somehow, it's better than that. Never mind. Just
dessert was absolutely deadly. I'm serious about that dessert they gave me. That I feel like if I ate that dessert, I actually would have gotten violently ill and had to go to the hospital. I can't.
I have never met or tertiary met or secondarily met someone more sheltered in my entire fucking life.
Imagine that someone could actually eat that thing. That
closest, Mars Champ, closest I'm going to get is this ninja.
It was supposed to be a foot-long chocolate chip cookie and ended up being, I guess, a foot-long Oreo. I can't imagine you eating that and not actually getting violently ill. It was undercooked cookie dough with actual, whatever that white stuff was the consistency of caulking. Like actually stretchy.
My ninja, the closest that you should ever get to caulking is what Tyrone pumps down your throat.
Dense caulk. Can you imagine putting that into your stomach and intestines? It would probably cause a blockage. So I can't imagine they sell it and people eat it. You know what I mean? Like, it's revolting. And then after the little bit that I did eat, because remember, I ate maybe half of the tuna sub, but it was mostly bread. I ate just under, like around a third of the cold cut combo, and I ate maybe 2/3 of the chicken sub. So I probably ate 1 6-inch and maybe a third of another 6-inch, and then like 2 bites of the cookie. That's all I had. My stomach was killing me. Like I actually had stomach problems that night. When I was coming to the late stream, I was like, oh, my stomach doesn't feel good. I feel queasy.
Well, don't come to the late stream then. Just, come beforehand and then go to the late stream.
So imagine if I ate the whole thing. Vanilla cream. Dabman says it was meant to be a vanilla cream on that cookie.
It was.
Cream. It was you could see in the video, it stretches like cheese or paste or caulk.
Or cum.
It's like liquid rubber. That's not cream. Someone had actually.
Do you know what cream pies look like, Phil? Do you?
Actually said that Oreo cookie was from Christmas, and they haven't sold it since Christmas. So how did I get it? How did I order the footlong chocolate chip cookie and get an Oreo if they haven't sold the Oreo since Christmas? Are you telling me that literally sat in the refrigerator since Christmas and they gave it to me? Game Boy, how are you today? Good morning. How's it going, man?
Dude, yeah, 3K calories in a meal will cause anybody to shit their brains out.
I wouldn't put it past them. I'm serious. I would not put it past a Subway franchise to feed me something that's been in the refrigerator since Christmas. I wouldn't. I bet it was in the back. And they didn't have enough of the, regular chocolate chip cookie. So we'll just give them what's in the back here. And gave me the old Oreo.
God, I really hope so. I do.
Evic, we already covered this 2-3 days ago. The whole marathon art ceiling situation. I'm not talking about it again. Go watch the podcast from several days ago. No, that's correct, Queen of Hearts. She says, I recently saw that footlong cookie myself, and the thought is that Subway just doesn't have a proper way to bake anything. They don't really bake their bread. They warm it up. You're right. Their ovens, all they're doing is warming pre-made bread just enough to make it rise. That's it. The bread is already made somewhere else, and then they just warm it up, and then they...
Yes. Are you human, and have you been alive for the last 15 years? Oh, you are? Great. Then you know that.
Slap your stuff on it, and then they toast it to hide the fact that the bread is bad.
I don't know how much more I can do.
Ava Cowboy fan says, maybe you just don't take this the wrong way. Maybe you attract a certain type of hard luck with things. I mean, yeah, I would say so. I would really say so.
Somebody just told him, perhaps don't take this the wrong way. Perhaps you're just always a victim.
Maybe you attract a certain type of hard luck with things. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, I would say so. I would really say so. I mean, I had to eat disgusting Subway. All right, that got me almost sick. My printer died out of nowhere, even though my printer was only a year old and I've only used it basically twice to do my taxes 2 years in a row, and then it broke.
Odds that this motherfucker used bubble jet? Anyone? Yeah, he probably did. You know what printers don't fail after years? Laser. You know what aren't cheap? Laser.
Then my controller malfunctioned during Minecraft, and we had a big crisis there. Yeah, I would say I have some pretty hard up luck, some pretty bad luck in certain ways. In other ways, I have incredibly good luck. You know what it is? Because people have said this before, all right? It's this simple, all right? I have hard luck when it comes to things that everyone else can just do simply and easily, but I have incredible luck when it comes to things that are difficult. So
what?
I'll play a video game, right? It's the easiest game ever, and I get stuck, and I just get destroyed by the game, and everyone laughs at me. But then I'll play an incredibly hard game that no one else can beat, and I'll just beat it easily right away.
Source, please.
It's happened with Sekiro. With Sekiro, I got to the final boss. Everyone's like, this is going to be hilarious. This is going to take Phil several streams just to beat the final boss. Everyone's having a tough time. I beat the final boss in 15 minutes. It was actually easier than most of the other stuff in the game for me. I just
didn't he play it on like uber easy in that
the fucker and destroyed it. You know? That's life for me. It's like opposite land for me.
Yeah. Burst fucking bodied him.
So anyone else can go to Subway, and if they order a sandwich, it's got the right meat, the right ingredients, everything's fresh. They order the footlong cookie, they get a delicious footlong cookie. Me, I get the absolute opposite. And you know what's actually funny? Are you ready for this?
I can't
Some
wait.
of the comments on the Subway DSP Tries It are something to this effect. Well, surely you know that if you want good food, you have to go there in person.
Yes.
What did you expect if you ordered for delivery? And I'm like, wait a minute.
Correct.
You actually think that it's acceptable that if you order food from a restaurant, that they can give you shit because you ordered and you're not there to yell at them for doing it wrong?
Brother, do you not... For a man who says he understands the human condition, you must not understand the human condition, which is, if I can get away with it, I'm gonna. That's the human condition.
Are you an asshole? Are you that dense and stupid? No, you should always demand quality when you pay.
You fucking tard.
For something. It doesn't matter if you're there to keep your eye on them to make sure they're not fucking around. They should always do it right.
Now they should. Big should. Yeah. Every fucking minimum wage fucking cook, chef, back end, they should do it perfectly. every fucking dime. But Phil, imagine you're the Subway chef making $7.25 an hour in the back of a fucking hot as shit Subway when some entitled white prick like you says, I want this sandwich, and I want this sandwich, and I want this sandwich, and I want a cookie. You're making $7.25 an hour. Now, my dog, I've got to ask, how full of energy are you going to be to make that dude's sandwich just like, flawless? Or are you going to piss on the bread, cum in the mayonnaise, and then send it out and see if they complain?
If they don't always do it right, then you have a right to criticize and call them out. The fact that you would say, oh, it's your fault because you weren't there in person, what kind of mentality have we gotten to in America? If that's really the case, in America, the land of keeping an eye on someone to make sure they don't slack off, what the fuck is that?
Normal human interaction.
No, absolutely not. That's not how it should be at all.
No, it shouldn't be that way. 100% it shouldn't be that way. It is, but it shouldn't be that way.
Oh, it shouldn't be that you have to force people to do their job.
You shouldn't have to do that, but you do.
Just do their fucking job that they're getting paid for. Get it?
You get it? Yeah. Mister, I've been disconnected from reality for 16 fucking years. Yes, we get it. You are a sheltered man-child who does not understand reality. This is the same motherfucker who his wife, right, starts bum rushing towards officers wielding two hatchets, right? And there she's like, I'm gonna kill you. So they smoke her ass, right? As they should. And he goes, why didn't you shoot her in the legs? Bitch, this bitch came at us with 2 fucking hatchets. She signed her own death warrant.
If you have that mentality, you're part of the problem. Really. If you just accept mediocrity, or in this case, utter failure. If you accept it, oh, well, that's your fault because you weren't there. You're a part of the problem. You're one of the reasons why people get away with it, you stupid idiot. You should not allow them to get away with that.
Oh, my God.
You should call them out on it.
Send it, Farrell. Or Dapper, send it.
Okay.
My apologies.
Well, again, what I was saying is that is the problem with franchises. With a franchise, you never know what you're going to get. No exaggeration. Where I live right now, there is one Burger King that if I go there...
Burger?
All right. It's terrible. It's absolutely awful quality.
Is it the one with the chicken?
The bottom of the barrel, garbage food. Made horribly, always made messy, wrong, terrible food. There's another Burger King in the other direction, all right? Every time I've gone there, everything's been great. It seems fresh, everything's correct, portion size is correct, everything presented well, good value, warm, just well made. 2 completely different,
All right, so go there and shut the fuck up.
experiences for the same exact restaurant because it's franchised out. One different franchise owner runs it differently than the other. One person takes it seriously. One person just treats it like shit. And that's what you get. That's franchisees, man. And also, I've been hearing lately that internationally, a lot of these companies are completely different. Like, for example, I heard that Subway offers completely different food outside of the U.S.
Yes, Tardo, because outside of the U.S., the bread is not considered bread.
In the U.S., they used to have like 7, 8 kinds of bread, and they still have that internationally, but in the U.S., they only have 3 now. They have the Italian herb cheese, the wheat, and the white. That's it. They used to have all these others. They don't have them anymore. They have all these other offerings, like different meats, different veggies, different condiments, different things. We don't have them here. It just seems like America gets the short end of the stick. I don't understand why, but we do.
Lawman, you are in for a fucking stream, my dude. Dude, King Jed, I'm about to clock out. If you're still in here and there's somebody else who's got a longer haul in front of them, you may want to send them that. I'm not gonna say no to another, a raid, but I ain't got much more time left in me. God Almighty, this fucking sucks.
Okay. If a Cowboy fan, I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean?
All right, hold on.
Well, guys, I'm talking about the topics that I wanted to talk about today.
I got 52 seconds here of Dapper. Let's hear it.
It's not just that the Subway worker could not give a shit less because they're $7.25 an hour. It's because he's ordering through DoorDash. When you get a sandwich order through Subway, there is so much that goes into it, and I don't want to make it sound like, oh, they deserve so much more. It's minimum wage, whatever. It's that there is so much that goes into the Subway sandwich, in that the sauces, the seasonings, the arrangement of the meat, even in some cases. And he is asking them to make it exactly to his specifications over the internet. He has not sat there and go, no, that's too much sauce. I don't want it to get too moist. He's not there to do that. And so he's complaining that he's not there to do that, and telling them that they should be psychic and understand exactly what the fuck he wants.
I'm sorry. I seem to be missing. Hold on. I seem to be missing any falsehoods in those statements. No. I'm scrounging for them. No, I see no falsehoods in those statements, ladies and gentlemen. Am I wrong? I see no falsehoods. Fuck you, Phil.
All right. I'll open it up to Q&A. If you guys tag me in the chat, we'll talk a little bit. Please, let's get some support from the stream.
Fucking shit. I just got raided by WPIG. Big ups to the 1651 crew.
Guys, let's get some by the end of the podcast. Typically, the podcast does well. Today, it seems like it's doing really slow. It'd be great to get some support.
Oh, fuck you, Phil.
Here before we start with Blueprints. Again, I want to get back on track. We did not hit the goal last night. I want to get back on track hitting goals.
Oh, and you didn't hit the goal last night? You guys. He didn't hit the goal last night. If you didn't know, what that means is go ahead, unlock your credit cards. And if you can, max them out. That'd be great. If you can go ahead and max your credit cards out for Phil. Oh, you need a formula? You person who just had a kid? No, you don't need formula. No, she'll survive. Your child, your daughter, your newborn daughter, she'll survive. No. Phil needs his money.
So we can do DSP tries by the end of this week. So let's hit the goal. Please let's get some support. And like I said, Kick support today is key. Please, let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get our first sub right now, because we need to get that support going again on Kick. We can't have that slow down and peter out now, all right?
Really? Why not, Phil?
What's up, King Michael? Oh, I'm a Cowboy fan. Persona 4 sadly was spoiled to me. And this is what happens whenever I play a game that has like an ongoing mystery element or whatever. Idiots come into the chat and spoil. So that's what happened. While we were streaming Persona 4, idiots came in the chat and spoiled it for everybody. So we were all spoiled at once. So we truly didn't genuinely get surprised at the ending. And there's nothing we can do about that. Morons will be morons.
Oh, look, there were another 3 parts in his hair. There's one there. There's one there. Yep, there's one there. He's got 3 parts. I didn't know hairlines could have 3 parts. Mr. Burnell?
Oh, let's see.
Mr. Burnell?
Yes, I ordered a new printer. It's coming this week. But it's a brand I've never used before. I'm actually going to go with a completely different brand. So I've had bad luck with Epson and now bad luck with Canon, so I'm going with a new brand.
My guess is he's using Bubble Jet. Because I went from Epson liquid ink to Canon laser. Oh my god. You ain't getting me away from Canon laser. That shit is absolutely flawless. Oh, HP will fucking crucify him. You know what, Chris Lee? He deserves an HP printer. He does.
Let's see here. Queen of Hearts says, I think focus on finishing what's on your plate already works. My vote is for Blueprints. I would love to put Blueprints more into the rotation for the next week. Like, let's say we...
But I need support, you guys.
Zoom on Thursday. I would love to have Blueprints alternating with Clear Obscure, but I'm worried about if it's going to get support. You know, I wonder. Let's see. Can we hit the goal today? And then maybe we'll see what happens for Friday. Okay. Let's see. I'm agreeing with you that if I play more Blueprints, we can make advancement and maybe even see the end of it. You know, we're trying to solve these mysteries and things.
Yeah, laser printers are far more affordable these days than they used to be.
So I'm trying to remember. So in Blueprints, what we need to do, we need to get to the boiler room. We need to activate the motor in the boiler room, correct?
Oh, I've already done that. I haven't hit room 46, and I've done what he's talking about.
So that way, we can get that go to the pump room. The pump room will power the auxiliary tank. Then we can lower the water level either all the way down to 0 or to level... What's the level we need it at? 12? I think we need it... There's 3 levels.
You need it at level of fuck you.
0. There's a key at the bottom, right, for one of the doors. We need to do that once. We need to do level 6.
I
That's
have
supposed to be an
no
entry into
idea,
another
Gray
area, which I'm
Fox.
assuming is going to take us to that underground castle. And then I think they said you can move the boat across to the other side when it's at level 12, was it? It's not
Because he is, meme professor.
full all the way. I think it's like 1 down. So we need to basically have that tank powered, right? Yeah. So that's one of the major things we have to do. The water puzzle, but we need to power the pump room fully. With
And
toilet.
seemingly odd,
We also
I have
the
no
chest puzzle to
idea.
solve by looking around for whatever room has the queen piece in it, which we don't know yet. I think it's actually the king piece, but whatever, it's that one piece we haven't gotten yet.
Bitch, you didn't know what the queen was when you played chess, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and need you to stop flexing on your chess prowess because, dude, you have an ELO score lower than 5th graders. That's not me insulting you. That's an objective observation.
And then we've got there was one other thing that we want to get the laser and go back underground and try to do the candles puzzle, which we haven't been able to do yet because we never had the laser and we're able to go back there. So those are the 3 major things we're now trying to do, but also we have the location of the keys to open the other doors underground. So we have a lot to do. All right, we do. I received a $2 tip. Sad to say it, when I worked in a fast food restaurant jobs in the past, they did not care about getting DoorDash orders wrong or not fresh because customers aren't going to drive all the way to the location to complain. They just do with DoorDash customer service. Yeah, but you
Bingo.
understand that adds up, and you could get fully refunded. Like
That adds up, you guys, and it doesn't. It doesn't. No one gives a shit, Phil. No one cares about you.
Like if it's DoorDash or whoever, if your location is not putting out quality food, you
can. If you're looking, no one cares. Zero people care. 0 high schoolers care. 0 people who are going to college and are trying to make ends meet care. 0 people care about you, Phil. No one cares if you get a quality product. Nobody cares if you get fresh and fast food. No one gives a shit. Okay, I've worked on the road now for the last 8 years. No one gives a shit.
You just get all your money taken away. You know what I mean? It's not like transactions are final. They can reverse and not pay them. So that's pretty stupid to ignore the delivery order. The business could get cheated out of a lot of money.
No, they can't.
Really? Dapan says, I think the queen is only in 1 or 2 rooms. It's easy to miss. No wonder we haven't found it yet. Is it small? Like I've literally been scouring this mansion and haven't seen it yet.
What a surprise.
Sweetheart says you still need to get the car key for the garage. You know, you're right, but
you haven't got the car key yet? Bitch!
Now that we found all of the red letters, I wonder what's in there, because I thought for sure it would be one of the red letters, but we found them all supposedly. So I wonder, like, what's in the car? Is it anything of any importance or value? I wonder. If not, then I should take the car key out of the coat check room and check something more important, for sure.
Jesus fuck.
Am I never buttoning a shirt again? You know, I just find this very comfortable. I like.
Oh. Okay, this might make the whole stream worth it. Hold on, let me stretch out here. All right, Phil. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Tell me about the shirt. Tell me about how comfy it is and how it caresses your muscles. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear this. Please make it good, baby. Put some spice on it for me. Let's go.
Like having an undershirt and this shirt over it. This is actually the first shirt that I started doing that with. I just find it way more comfortable like this. That's all it is. It's a comfort thing. It's not really a looks thing. It's a comfort thing. So, I don't know. Maybe I will just keep my shirts unbuttoned. My shirt's uneven right now. How dare I not have an even undershirt? It's very offensive fashion faux pas, right? You can't do that.
You depress me, Phil.
No, for all your shirtless stream needs, you can go to a guy. He's called, I think his name is Review Tech or something like that. But I don't know if he goes by.
No. Review Tech does not give the shirtless needs. It's Broside Phil. Never mind.
By that anymore because he deleted his entire YouTube channel like a dunce. But he regularly does shirtless streams. You should head over there. Check him out. Especially if you like to see a big, hairy, flopping walrus. You know. Anyway, I got $1 tip from Ava Cowboy fan. He says, can we maybe look at the trailers? What were the trailers again? So it's Zero Escape second trailer for a bundle. There's a second trailer on stream or Zero Time Dilemma. Ultra Despair Girls. I already know what Ultra Despair Girls is. I don't need to watch a trailer for it. Official Persona 3. I already saw the official Persona 3 Reloaded trailer as well. Or Episode Ages trailer. So Episode Ages is just the expansion DLC, right? And I don't think I ever played that. In my original run, I don't think so, right? I think I just did the main story. So wait, I don't understand. What trailer do you, you're in the chat, right? What trailer do you want me to watch for Zero Escape? Like, we saw the trailer. So I don't know what else.
my God.
We watched both, didn't we? It was the one that was for the bundle or whatever.
I gotta ask, and I need honest feedback. Am I missing anything right now? From this point up until he goes live with his gameplay, am I missing anything? Because it's already 11 p.m. where I am. I am fucking shit. I still have to compose an email. I need to get sleep. I don't want to miss things, but I also need to prioritize myself. I know that seems kind of selfish and all that, but I apologize for that. I know, but it is what it is. So 3 p.m. and then late noon. You sent me an outro, Farrell? Hold on. What'd you send me, Farrell? Hold on. Bro said, please make this the end of all of your stream. Joe Biden leaves and smiles to the sounds of Linkin Park. Hold on. Okay, this might actually be funny. This might be a good take. Hold on. Okay, all right. Y'all, all right. It's a 14-second clip. I gots to go. I'm going to sign out with what Farrell's... God almighty. I'm going to sign out with what Farrell sent me. Y'all are great. I love y'all. As well as the goal for a troll, lift heavy, eat clean. Let me see. Hold on. Before I sign off, let me see if there's anybody I can send you to. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Fuck it. I'm gonna send you to Raw Phil, right? I'll send you to Raw Phil. Oh shit, guys. Until next time. God, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil. And for the first time in God knows how long, I'm going to give you a sign off, ladies and gentlemen. So till next time. Farrell, fuck you. Like, hardcore fuck you. It's so good. Bye.